this buckle still is gonna open doors. Oh God is gonna open doors. God is gonna open doors. God is gonna open doors.
Amen, amen, amen. God is gonna open them doors. How you doing? How you feeling? Happy Tuesday to you people. The third day of October. Bana October imeanza kutamba, imeanza kutembea. And this right here is the Aplatform show live with able Mr. Sami Muthundu. Niko ndani ya mitambo. And let me tell you, today is a day fulani tumewaandalia yenye ni special in a way, because Leo will be having a very, very safe space right here on the Aplatform show. Let me tell you that today ni siku yenye tuna introduce a new segment on the show. So you better stick with me until 4 p.m. to find more about that. But right about now, let's have answer this show like this. I think he song in a Jiongelelea, and it goes out to a very special someone when you're gonna go through something hard today. And I just pray and hope that ata get through and ata pull through it. And I just wanna play a set fulani angoma. I hope you people get to enjoy and love it. This right here is Ben So Forget You, playing 5 minutes past 1 p.m. on the Aplatform show on Radio 254. Forget You.
I'll never forget you, I'll never pretend to. Tumepita kwenye jua, tumepita kwenye mvua. You've always been so true since you came through. Heri ungejua, mwingine sitajua. Saa zile miukuwa zanga sana, picha zinakuangaza maana. Yule anapanganga ni Maulana, na so siwezi ngoja mpaka vile tutaona na 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 na, mpaka vile tutaona na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Show me the green light, tell me you're alright. Joko na dawa, umepiga shower. Deep in this dark night, I'll be your moonlight. Ata bila power, tutakuwa sawa. Na kama unaniwazanga sana, mina wewe tunafanana. Najua pia wewe unang'ang'ana, na so siwezi ngoja mpaka vile tutaona na 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 na, mpaka vile tutaona na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. I'll never forget you. Oh, I'll never pretend to. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. Na, 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 yeah, yeah. I'll never forget you, and I'll never pretend to. I'll never forget you.
Forget You Bandsoul playing live on Radio 25 for the Aplatform show. And let me tell you, that song inanipatanga kila time heavy because I know that well, endings hazikuangi rahisi, not a day endings zinakuanga rahisi, never a day. And go to out to those people when you're experiencing some type of ending. And we go back to Black, a rendition by Nyawera, playing on Radio 25 for the Aplatform show. Just a reminder that leo tutakuwa na a very safe space here, a very very safe space here. I'll be joined by two wonderful guests, two wonderful women. And now women work on an organization committed to improving, uplifting the mental wellness of many young people. And these young women watakuja hapa, and today we'll be talking more about emotions, how to express them, how to handle them, vile ya kuzielewa. Watu wako na madegree, watu they have a lot of experience in that field, and please be with me until 4 p.m. And now unajua, in the next few tunaingia jukebox o'clock where you get to request all the songs you want to be played live on the Aplatform show, live on Radio 254. My name is Able Mr. Sami Muthondu. Happy New Month 20 Africa. Acha nikupatie maua zako. You are wonderful, 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 wonderful. Happy New Month to you. And kidogo tu nitakuwa nacheza our prayer to all my people, because I know that brighter days in a come and better days are ahead. This is Back to Black by Nyawera Silent, playing on Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music. Let's get it.
You went back to what you knew, so far removed from all that we've been through. And I tread the troubled track, my oars are stacked, I go back to black. We only say goodbye by the words, I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to her. We only say goodbye by the words, I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to us. I loved you much, it's not enough. You love blow and I love buff. And life is like a bite. Oh, and I'm just a tiny penny rolling up and down the walls inside. Hey, we only say goodbye by the words, I died 100 times, yeah. You go back to her and I go back to her. We only say goodbye by the words, I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to black. Nimeteleza tu, sijaanguka, want you see. Na kuteleza so kuanguka, I will pick up my pieces and rise again. Kuteleza tu, sijaanguka, want you see that. Said I will pick up my pieces and away. Negro, come on. Lazy afternoon, asking me what I'm up to. Let's find something to do. Baby, I'll be down, 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 down. You know I'll be down, I'll be down, I'll be down. See you on arriving in your car. Mercedes, built in the 70s, classic like you and I. You know I'll be down, 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 down. Baby, I'll be down, 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 down. I feel a little rush. I think I've got a little crush on you. Hope it's not too much. Girl, when I'm with you, I'm hearing my heart singing la 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 la. Honestly, we shouldn't waste time no more. All these little girls you're chasing, did they break your heart? Baby, I'll be down, 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 down. I wanna let you down. Feel a little rush. I think I've got a little crush on you. Hope it's not too much, yeah. La 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 la. Oh, my heart is singing la da 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 da. My heart is singing da da da. My heart is singing da 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 da. My heart is singing, my heart is singing. La 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 la. I feel a little rush. I think I've got a little crush on you. Hope it's not too much, no. 'Cause girl, when I'm with you, I'm hearing my heart singing la 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 la. Oh la 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 la, yeah. Ooh la 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 da 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 da. Oh, I feel a little rush. La 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 la.
kujenga kwenye universe. And I just get lost a little bit. That is Bomambili Back in Black and Crash Rendition by Nyawira Mziki live on Radio 25 for the home of Kenyan music. And exactly 20 minutes past 1 p.m. I want to play you something new from Nyawira because Nyawira na yeye keeps on giving. Todone Mubiwa Rebonake keeps on giving. I want to play a very new release. Name it drop only 1 day ago. I think 1 day ago. 1 day ago. And this is Ihenya live on Soul Survivor Sesh 2. And we were so honored to premiere this song for the first time before it okay. But now it's out. You people can go stream it live on Spotify, Boomplay, Apple Music. Go get that music, use it on your reels, use it kwa mapost zenyu. It's a dreamer song. And inajua hapa ninakwanga nimefuatwa na madreamers, go-getters. Ihenya on Radio 254. Let's get it.
Wanna start off a new leaf. No, he don't get it on night of fear. Concrete jungle where dreams are supposed to come true. Say dreams are supposed to come true. In the ever, they got the butter. Dig a head, 'cause all the sound in my mind is Guru man, you forget the number. Kana denga, you kana denga, oh, you did I. Guru man, you forget the number. Kana denga, you kana denga, oh, you did I. So do I walk or do I run? Man, I think that I can fly. No, I know I can. Shit, I know I can. Or do I grow like a little baby? What's there to lose if I get to touch the sky? If I get to touch the sky, no, that's what dreams are made of. Yeah, yeah. In the ema, ne gota fara. Oh, you dig a henya. Always ringing in my head, it's saying, Guru man, you forget the number. Kana denga, oh, ijera iye. Guru man, you forget the number. Kana denga, oh, ijera iye. Somebody tell me, oh, go the agatea, oh, the agona mamaroe, moto agatega, oh, he cannot die. Guru man, you forget the number. Oh, he cannot die. Oh, he cannot die. I've got places I need to be, got a whole life I need to lead, so much love to give, space in my heart to take the same too. Good lives I've got to touch and change, journeys I need to take, songs I need to write, and I've got dreams I need to achieve.
Yo, a very, very new one right there by Nyawira. Nataka nicheze back to back because ametupatia ngoma mbili. And the next one is a rendition of one favorite song of mine, an all-time favorite of mine. First Cash, Radio 254. Let's get it.
fast car. I wanted to get to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? You better make a decision. Live tonight or we can die this way. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Money to save, just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to believe it. See, my old man's got a problem. He lives by the bottle, that's the way it is. Says body's still for working, but he's still young to look like his. Mama went off and left him. She wrote him from life, then they could give us. See, son, he's got to take care of him. I quit school, that's what I did. So remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. And I sit last lay out before us. Arms felt nice, wrap around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, yeah. Fast car. I got cruising in a 10 ourselves. You still ain't got a job. I buck the market as what you got, girl. I know things will get better. You found work and I get promoted. We'll move out of a shelter, buy a big house and live in the suburbs. So remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. And sit last lay out before us. Arms felt last wrap around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, yeah. Take it for a score, keep on moving, yeah. Take it for a score, keep on moving, yeah. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? You better make a decision. Live tonight or we can die. Or we can die this way.
Yo. Sheesh. Mubi wa Rebo. Nyawira Siren. So Survivor Search 2 is out. You guys better check it out. Niyo first cast rendition. Wow. Mimi nilikuwa nangojea ku play hiyo ngoma lakini nilikuwa najua it's not Kenyan because that is all-time classic yangu. But now I can play it live already too far for courtesy of Nyawira Muziki. Thank you so much, Nyawira, for tuning in to Really Too Far for. We love and appreciate your work. Nwambeke Humo, the album is coming now because it's the very first song on the album Imetoka Ihenya. And Kihumo, the album is dropping October, I think. It's October now. Yeah. Yes, Kihumo, the album coming up very soon. And I want to play you something else kwa hii playlist yangu before I get my guest in studio. Na ninamwambia leo we are all about talking about emotions. Na ninataka tuongee nini hatuzi expressing vile inafaa, na the right ways, na the right channels za kuzi express. But right about now, we give thanks and super grateful about life. So the next song is Mutoria and Bensol na ngoma inaitwa Tosheka, playing 30 minutes burst 1 p.m. on Radio 254. Let's get it.
Ila vile napenda huyu msichana, ni ugonjwa naye ndo dawa. Ukisema leo unaondoka, uendako nitakufuata. Good love is hard to come by these days. Tulia, sikia, watakusema mazuri mabaya mchana, na usiku watazidi kuchochana. Ukiwasikiza mpenzi utakonda. Hivo keti hapa na utosheke nami. Watakusema mazuri na mabaya mchana, na usiku watazidi kuchochana. Ukiwasikiza mpenzi utakonda. Hivo keti hapa na utosheke nami.
I took a puff every day to keep my troubled days away, but nothing gets me high like you.
High like you, baby.
I'm walking under your juju. Ukisema leo umechoka, nitaruka kichwa ukinitoka. Yeah, a good girl is hard to come by these days. Tulia, sikia, watakusema mazuri na mabaya mchana, na usiku watazidi kuchochana. Ukiwasikiza mpenzi utakonda. Hivo keti hapa na utosheke nami. Watakusema mazuri na mabaya mchana, na usiku watazidi kuropokwa. Ukiwasikiza mpenzi utakonda. Hivo keti hapa na utosheke nami. Hivo keti hapa na utosheke nami. Hivo keti hapa na utosheke nami.
Yo, Mutoria na Bensol, sijui hapo mtu anafaa seme nini, because mimi hizi mambo za relationships I don't relate, and the most single man for the longest time. Sitaongea, but that one goes out to Everton all the way from Kirinyaga. Kirinyaga is tuned in. Thank you so much for tuning into Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music. Na hapa kila siku ya wiki we will be playing Kenyan music, Kenyan jams. We'll be putting on Kenyan creatives, Kenyan music organizers. Now tuna put on pia events. And just to remind you pia, Nyawera Siren akona 2 events lined up this October. Kikuyu Love Sessions, which is a very, very big event in going down, and there is also another event yenye ina go down ya Gikuyu, sijui inaitwa nini, hata niambia kidogo, and I'll tell you, I'll link you with that in a little bit. But right about now, I wanna to play ngoma tu zenye zinafanya tu tukue kwa hiyo moodi ya ku talk, to express our emotions before finding me community waingie hapa. And this song that I'm about to play ni ya Reggie na Mviri the Storyteller.
Na kuahidi nikishikamani, hautawahi kosa maziwa asali, na kila siku tutaweka party. Najua vile unapenda sherehe, vile ninapenda sherehe. No, no, no. Mtoto kipoko, sema kile unaona kwa ndoto, nami nitatimiza yote. Dunia ni ndogo, sema kama tusafiri Lesotho ama Argentina, Amerika. Tukumbuke vile tulivyokazana, tukumbuke vile tulivyong'ang'ana, tukumbuke vile tulivyopambana, tukumbuke vile kuna Messiah, kuna Messiah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ukiweza piga picha, ukipenda mziki katika hizi misimu zitapita, na hizi picha zitatukumbusha kila mtu anapenda good life. Yeah, yeah. We mwenyewe unajipa good time. Toto kiboko, sema kile unaona kwa ndoto, nami nitatimiza yote. Yeah, yeah. Dunia ni ndogo, sema kama tusafiri Lesotho ama Argentina, Amerika. Tukumbuke vile tulivyokazana, tukumbuke vile tulivyong'ang'ana, tukumbuke vile tulivyopambana, tukumbuke vile kuna Messiah, kumbuka Messiah. Oh Lord, tukumbuke vile tukumbuke vile and the storyteller, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tukumbuke vile so
Generation,
tukumbuke vile
kuna Messiah. Yo, an awesome track right there. Reggie Nan Very the Storyteller. Let me tell you, dreams do come true. Nakumbuka the very first time Reggie alikuwa featured kwa news, alikuwa mse fulani ana survive kwa streets, and then akasema, unajua dream yangu inakuanga just to sing ama kupatana na Nviri, and it happened just like that. Dreams do come true, and continue believing in yours. Now continue pushing towards yours. It's 1:37 p.m. East African time. Watu wa Saudi Arabia ndo tunashare na wao time, na watu wa Baghdad, hawa watu wengine wa diaspora kipleting sijui time ya Canada ni what time. Inakuona live pale ICUPIR. The usual suspects wako hapa. Ninakucheki sana Chris. Thank you for tuning in to Radio 254. Asante sana Ria Tande. Asante for choosing Radio 254. This is the home of Kenyan music. Now hapa on the Aplatform show, we amplify Kenyan voices. And we'll be here on a daily. And that is what the only Rosa is about to tell us. That's Takupenda on a daily on Radio 254. Rosaland.
Hapa tumesimama, me, you, my crew, your sisters and your mother and father, mbele ya pasta, pete ishapatana, na chanda nataka tukuseti busu la kwanza. Begin a new chapter. Wherever we'll go from this day, we'll be one. Whatever we say on this day, we'll bind our hearts. I'll be here to love you on a daily. Love you on a daily. I'll be here kukupenda kweli kweli. Penda kweli kweli. Na sijui mahali penzi letu itatufikisha sisi. But I'll be here to love you on a daily. Vile tumeshikana, ona tuko happy leo kuliko jana. Kushinda Suzana, hatuwezi achana. Waliuliza are you sure, tukasema yes bana. Watangoja sana. Wherever we'll go from this day, we'll be one. Whatever we say on this day, we'll bind our hearts. I'll be here to love you on a daily. Love you on a daily. I'll be here kukupenda kweli kweli. Penda kweli kweli. Na sijui mahali penzi letu itatufikisha sisi. But I'll be here to love you on a daily. Kweli kweli, penda kweli kweli. Na sijui mahali penzi letu itatufikisha sisi. But I'll be here to love you on a daily.
Some good grooves. The voices, the sounds of the only Rosa. Na hii ni off the album Rosaland. Yani number 8, song number 8, very significant. Ngoma ya Infinity, I'll be here to love you on a daily. And mimi ingo mengine, there's no way ninachezanga number 8 nashindwa kucheza number 9, so I will just let the music roll. The song is called Better Days. Na hizo better days, just believe me, you zina come. They are coming. DJ Ziggy Zaga, I see you. Big shout out to you. More love. But right about now, hizi masiku Ziggy Zaga better days tunaombanga zikuje. Ndo hizi sasa, ndo hizi zina come.
Tulikuwa tunabonga kila day, then I went MIA. Yeah, I was stuck at the bottom of the bottle because they said it would be a healer. That's a killer. I looked into the mirror, cheekbones getting thinner, dreams started going down. All my friends, they walked away, left me in the shame. You said better days in a car. Ulisema sitahangaika, sitateseka, sitateseka. Ukiniangalia, ukiniangalia. Ulisema, ulisema sitahangaika, sitateseka, sitateseka. Ukiniangalia, ukiniangalia. Better days in a come, better days in a come, better days in a come, better days in a come. I'm not the type to walk away. I shoot my problems in the face just like renegade. With no delay, with no debate. Don't call me in for a plate, I already ate. It's funny how I'm happy now. I'm moving on with the clouds, I'm higher now. Endele na endelea kureplay, replay zile vitu ulisema. Ulisema sitahangaika, sitateseka, sitateseka. Ukiniangalia, ukiniangalia. Ulisema sitahangaika, sitateseka, sitateseka. Ukiniangalia, ukiniangalia.
Better believe. I swear.
Everything's gonna be fine and you don't know. Everything's working out and you don't know. Everything's gonna be fine and you don't know. Everything's working out and you don't know. So go slow, even in it, just hold on, hold on. Go slow, even in it, just hold on, hold on. Zinakam, better days zinakam, better days zinakam,
I swear.
zinakam,
Let me tell you,
better days.
I can feel them in my bones. Better days, the only rose. And ninajua hiyo ngoma mtacheza tena when you go back to your places. Hiyo ngoma tu ya kwa playlist yako, because you know ni ya manifest these things that we want, that we chase. And it's 46 minutes past 1 p.m. The next song nataka kucheza ni a very groovy song ya Barbara Wangoi. And this song nayo inakwanga a masterpiece. Every time I get to listen to it, inakwanga like, wait, Barbara Wangoi, weko, where are you? I've been looking for this woman. Mtu anajua mahali yako. Guy, you do me one very solid one. Just to talk to you, to tell you unatujengeanga madays hapa the platform. But kama ujui, unatujengeanga madays hapa. This is Barbara Wangoi. The song is called Wait. Let's get it.
You were hopeless when you made me. Wait, I need a minute to think. I need a moment to catch my breath. Could I have one, please? No, I'm caught somewhere in between. We're lost in sadness and grief. Know me by name. Stop all the clocks and set them to yesterday, when I didn't know all this pain and misery. Oh, my mind is racing around
Bobby Wangoi right there with the song that's called Wait. You know, inakwanga short and sweet to vile tunatakanga, just the way we love it. 49 minutes past 1 p.m. and I wanna play you now a classic. 9 years ago, Ingoma really dropped, and it will represent the best in Kenyan music. A Rainmaker record production. Eric Wainaina, Selena, what's up? How you doing? How's your afternoon? Let's get it. Let's get groovy.
Selena Nyamboku, you're so beautiful. Sitamruhusu akutape. Nami silali, sipati usingizi. Kula siwezi ukilia. Selena Nyamboku, you're so beautiful. Selena Nyamboku, Selena Nyamboku, you're so beautiful. Ulitoka kwenu bila alama. Huo si upendo, hiyo si heshima. Watu wazima huongea. Kama si hivyo, ngeo wakondo. Selena mrembo, kama si hivyo, ngeo wakondo. Selena mrembo, Selena Nyamboku, you're so beautiful. Takuwakilisha mbele ya wazee. Kama ni shuka, kama ni mbuzi, tawarudishia mara mbili. Selena Nyamboku, you're so beautiful. I want to marry you, yeah. So very, very beautiful. So very, very beautiful. Breakdown. Selena Nyamboku, you're so beautiful. I want to marry you, yeah. Selena Nyamboku, you're so beautiful. I want to marry you. So very beautiful. So very beautiful.
Very beautiful. Selena, hata ujui bana. Hey, usitikia kuguze tena. Hapana, no. Selena, don't do that. That is Selena by Eriko White9 playing live on Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music. Hapa we keep it Kenyan music all day, every day. Kutoka siku ya kwanza tulianzia until now. It has been the holy temple of Kenyan music. Na sidhani kuna kuangana place ingine around this planet, labda outer planet, labda kuna watu wa outer planet wanatupenda sana, waliamua watengeneze a Kenyan radio station, but there's no other place that plays this Kenyan music the way we do. And here we play that because we believe that Kenyan music ni awesome, Kenyan music ni great. And here we have a simple mission. Now, clear, precise, straight to the point. Here we say that is Kenya to the Wow, it's 54 minutes past 1 p.m. time near East Africa. Huku wapi unatupata from wapi? Right about now, I want to play a song from our guest alikuja hapa, alikuwa hapa just yesterday, just another day. Yeye ndo alikuwa our last guest right here. Anaitwa Fully Man. Ngoma inaitwa Tam Tam. Tam Tam by Fully Man is some awesome track. You better check it out. Juu now watu wenye wako kwa relationships wanapenda ngoma kama hizi. Ngoma za kutumbeza wapenzi wao, wapoa wao. Yeah. The song is called Tam Tam. Nah, it's playing live on Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music. Let's get it.
Nikikumbuka weni wangu natamani sana kilele mina wetufikia usiku na mchana, sifa zote nikumwagie. Natamani moyo wangu ungekuwa kitabu ufungue, usome jinsi gani navyokupenda my love. Iwe jua au mvua, I'll fight for you. Chochote unachotaka I'll do it for you. Baby, umeniweza. Haya mapenzi yani tam tam. Tam tam. Nasema kweli yani tam tam. Haya mapenzi yani tam tam. Tam tam. Nasema kweli yani tam tam. Sayari ya mapenzi yangu imefunguka, ananipenda wala yashaniambia. Tam 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 kama asali, tam 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 tam, chumbani bingiri bingiri, tam 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 tam, paka kwenye kochi, tam tam. Iwe jua au mvua, I'll fight for you. Chochote unachotaka I'll do it for you. Baby, umeniweza. Haya mapenzi yani tam tam. Tam tam. Nasema kweli yani tam tam. Haya mapenzi yani tam tam. Tam tam. Nasema kweli yani tam tam.
Ka short and sweet pia hako ni ka short and sweet pia. Tam Tam, mapenzi tam tam. Msee anaitwa Fully Man, na that guy pia anakuja na mavibes zingine. Hey, utapenda ba. Right about now, before my guests wakuja in studio, I wanna just play you hizi muziki mmekuwa mkini request, because jukebox hour is upon us. If I had your number, wallahi ningekuwa na namba yako. Hey. Haya, si mimi ni kaskazini.
Your number, I'd be forever texting you. Even cucumber would be the language that we use. There'd be no other, no. Come on now, I'm say, oh, I hope you understand. You're the best that I have. If I had your number, I'd be forever calling you. I hope you answer, girl. We speak the Luo when we through. Nyako tibeto dendile. I told tibeto dendile. And if love had a face, it would be yours. If love had a face, it would be yours. If love had a face, it would be yours. If love had a face, it would be yours. I hate each other. 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 I got your number from your friend Roshera. Akanipa mawaidha, eti unapenda maua, eti nipige pamba na marashi ya kishua, kisha tuende dina, nikupigie kagita. And if love had a face, it would be yours. If love had a face,
love ingekuwa na uso ingekuwa uso wa msichana. Nakwambia, hey, hao watu wanatuimbianga mapenzi, they will finish me. Na hizi request zenyu mnafanyanga nishinde, what am I missing in my life Na mimi niko tu sawa. Mr. Sami Mudhondo ako tu hapa, ako chilling, ana preach celibacy, anasema watu wa concentrate na goals zao, lakini sasa kaskazini wanakuja do all that with a single song. That is If I Had Your Number by Kaskazini. And hiyo ngoma ndio imetufikisha top of the hour 2 p.m. East African time. Hawa watu wataweza kweli wakijaribu kucheza na sisi? Wataweza? Sijui kama wataweza. Hebu wanavokali waambie kama wataweza.
Hawataweza. So Fresh is on the beat.
Mbona do you have to be this way? Unajitoa from all the promises we made. You wanna blow up all the loving that we gave. Listening to he said and the she said. Uongo za mjini zimenoga. Niamini na kupenda ni wewe tu. Wakusema watasema, usiku watalala. Hawataweza kukupenda vile ninavyokupenda. Amini hata dunia itashindwa na cha kusema. Na wakisema ni mapema kupenda tunavyopendana. Tutaishi kama Romeo na Julia kwa sinema. Baby achana na usiwasikize hao baby achana nao usiwasikize hao
The city's full of haters, full of players. Wakutupiga sana, oh they wanna break us. Usiwasikize hao, oh baby achana nao. Cause when we say ni forever, ni vow tunaweka. Mimi na wewe tu, let us go down in history. Niamini na kupenda ni wewe tu. Wakusema watasema, usiku watalala. Hawataweza kukupenda vile ninavyokupenda. Amini hata dunia itashindwa na cha kusema. Na wakisema ni mapema kupenda tunavyopendana. Tutaishi kama Romeo na Julia kwa sinema. Baby achana na usiwasikize hao. Baby achana nao. Usiwasikize hao.
baby achana nao
City boys wanna break your heart. City girls, they just wanna have fun. Love you then leave you. Wakuache na maswali bila jibu. City boys wanna break your heart. City girls, they just wanna have fun. Love you then leave you. Wakuache na maswali bila jibu. Yeah. City boys wanna break your heart. City girls just wanna have fun. Love you then leave you. Wakuache na maswali bila jibu. City boys wanna break your heart. City girls just wanna have fun. Love you then leave you. Wakuache na maswali bila jibu.
We, City Boys ati wanataka kufanya nini? Hiyo nao siwezi sema hapo ni uongo, sijasikia uongo hapo. City Boys ni kama hao vijana wanataka kucheza hapa next. Mr. Kari Kimani ama Mr. Hirungu. Huyu na yeye ni City Boy. Yeye na wajine wakipatana na noma shwa. But the song that I'm about to play right about now, it's not their latest release. Nataka kucheza Wanyeda. Hii ngoma nayo inakuanga na kakitu fulani, sijui walifunganisha hapo katikati alafu wakakaeka, and then ukisikia uko hooked. You cannot forget this. Hautasahau hii. DJ Flea, after hii usiku utakuwa tu usiku. Wanyeda, unashinda hii sauti inatoka wapi ya iroshu kwa kichwa yangu. Hii ngoma ndo wamefanya. Playing live on Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music, the Aplatform show. Now let's gonna finding me community live on the Aplatform show. Haya basi, Mr. KENYAN on Radio 254.
Kurugusu kankan Oria goro yakomehera guthanga Eta odwarite kuria kwa muganga Wamiti shamba. Sorry for showing up like this. I hope you like flowers like these. Cause baby you're the sauce and you're the seasoning, and you know what you're doing. Superstar, Kemodo bad news, fire, Kegumo, Kinyaro, you're the sheriff for stealing my heart. There's no way I'm taking it back. Okotwali Dagyo, now Mercedes Benz, Bekeraga, the latest trend, showing up to exclusive parties. Dole regular, with VIP. Cause baby you're the sauce and you're the season, and you know what you're doing. Wanyeda, Madokelira, Wanyeda, Wanyeda, Madokelira, Wanyeda, Wanyeda, Madokelira, Wanyeda.
Let me tell you what Oshiribara Arush, when it gets to your head, it won't come out. It won't come out, it won't go. That song in Intro Superstar, better check it out. It's out on YouTube and in a play live on Radio 254 9 minutes past 2 p.m. And I just want to remind you what we do hapa. Tunachezanga nyimbo zetu, wimbo za Wakenya, wimbo za Kenyans all day, every day. And this is Ethan Muziki with Cheza Wimbo Wetu.
Sijawahi penda kupanda ndege, hakuna kitu kitafanya nizoe. Ninahofia urefu sio siri, ninatetemeka nikisafiri, lakini kazi nimechagua, najua itabidi nitembee. Mara nyingi taturusha pande tofauti za dunia, ikifanyika simu nitachukua ili nisikize wimbo, inirudishe kando yako, na nitakupigia sauti nikisikia, nitajihisi Nakumbuka usiku juzi, umelala kando yangu mpenzi, nafasi ni kubwa kitandani, umechagua pande yangu, lakini na nikikuangalia jinsi umetulia, nilijazwa na raha, ni baraka sana, nikajipata karatasi nachukua, nikuandikie wimbo, nikuandikie roho, ukiamka afadhali utajua, nakupa penzi dabo, ukinihitaji hapo nitakukumbusha, naweza cheza wimbo wetu, cheza wimbo wetu, ukinihitaji wewe cheze wakati wowote, cheza wimbo wetu, cheza wimbo wetu, hata nikiwa mbali aje nitakuwa na wewe kwa wimbo wetu.
Fading on Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music. Hapa tunacheza wimbo zetu. Asijui kama pan imefika nyumbani. I tried so hard. Tunacheza wimbo wenyu. That is Ethan Muziki, and we love and appreciate good Kenyan music. When I kitchen I go down on the 20th of October, Ethan Muziki na Kinoti wanafanya something. You go check out what they're doing. Wanna do something major. Pale KACC, they're doing something major. But right about now, nataka tuingie kwa modi yetu ya session yetu ya leo. Na session yetu ya leo is a session of finding me community wako in the building. So I want to play a couple of songs before we set up, and then we'll be back. The song that I'm about to play ni Nyanviri the Storyteller of his latest project na ngoma inaitwa Inside Out. Acha tuone kama tunajijua Inside Out leo. Leo tutafunguliwa, let's see.
Ninajijua inside out, inside out, inside and out. 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 Napendanga kupiga sherehe, sipendi kupoteza chance. Muziki ya kuwangi kelele, kama unajua kudance, well you got my attention. Kama wewe ni fun, I don't know when I will fall in love. some time apart. Cause lately we've been fighting too much. The last few days have been rough, so rough. Tulisema till death do us part. Now 1 year down the line, and still no peace of mind, peace of mind. I know time will tell, but I'm not waiting for you to change. There's so many things about so compromise, or maybe it's a phase. Cause everybody's talking, but there ain't nobody listening.
Pale nimefika nimekusoma, pale nimefika wewe huwezi badilika. Nimekusoma, pale nimefika nimekusoma, huwezi badilika. This big house seems to be getting smaller. Ikikuja kwa vita hatuna pa kutoroka, tunajificha kwa chupa, hadi zetu zinalipuka. Gari imeisha mafuta, now our soldier needs a shoulder. Yeah. I know time will tell, but I'm not waiting for you to change. There's so many things about me that I need to rearrange. Maybe sacrifice and compromise, or maybe it's a phase. Cause everybody's talking, but ain't nobody listening. Pale nimefika nimekusoma, pale nimefika wewe huwezi badilika. Nimekusoma, pale nimefika nimekusoma, huwezi badilika. Bado naogopa wewe huwezi badilika. Bado naogopa wewe huwezi badilika. Bado naogopa mimi siwezi badilika. Nikona too much on my mind, just enough in my account, stress enough kukuwa na vice. Mbona na try kuzi high, mbona na try kuzi high. Too much on my mind, stress enough in my account, just enough kukuwa na vice. Mbona na try kuzi high, mbona na try kuzi hide me. Yeah, too close to the edge, usini push, niko too close to the edge. Mafala dush wanataka kunitest, nataka roof ya convertible nitoe. Kichwa inje ndo hizi makuki zipoe, mi leo na tu nisinyoe, nyi mnaona tu nisioe. Tenda mbali tafuta ganji kauko na mzuka isipoe. Kolaki kan kolaki sisi wote tu enjoy. Nikishika kakitu tukashe, mujificha tukafe, mambo ya mziki nenda nywe. Jana jua mali ametweka uko wapi wewe, kwa kupewa na kungoja wa kupewa akupe. Gonna too much on my mind, just enough in my account, stress enough kukuwa na vices. Mbona na try kuzi high, mbona na try kuzi high. Too much on my mind, stress enough in my account, just enough kukuwa na vices. Mbona na try kuzi hide, mbona na try kuzi hide. Eka kio kitaka
kakuteka pretenda, unafuata check sana, cheki na kuchenga, unageuza neck sana, wife anaboeka, unapanda stage na unawoga inakuhepa, unaficha ndom ndani ya socks unatekwa, unapata form unajibox bila pressure, unaenda bash unaona moli zina mezo, unaona nyash unajua quality na tesa, yeah. Tesa, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Too close to the edge, too close to the edge. Push, niko too close to the edge. Mafala douche wanataka kunitest, nataka roof ya convertible nitoe, kichwa nje ndo hizi makuki zipoe, miliona tu nisinyoe, nyimnaona tu nisioe, nenda mbali tafuta ganzi koko na mzuka isipoe, kolaki kan kolaki sisi wote tutuenjoy. Gonna too much on my mind, just enough in my account, stress enough kukuona vice, mbona na try kuzi high, mbona na try kuzi high. Too much on my mind, stress enough in my account, just enough kukuona vice, mbona na try kuzi high, mbona na try kuzi high, baby.
Too much on my mind. Nyashinsky feeding on Radio 254. Na mimi naombanga I'm that guy mwenye you can trust me with one thing I'll pull through ni the appropriate song for the appropriate moment. And I want to introduce my honorable guest in studio. Now I wanna introduce them kama guest leo, but from today there will be familiar faces and voices right here on Radio 254.
Yeah,
Because kila siku ya Tuesday we'll be doing this.
sure.
Hiya basi. I will start from the CEO Wangui Maina. We have had the privilege of hosting you a couple of times. And every time inakwanga you have been insightful, unatuachanga hapa tukifikiria vitu zingine heavy, you know, and we appreciate that from you.
Yeah.
And I would say that's the reason tumeamua, you know, acha tufanyange kitu watu wakuwe na ka safe space kao kila Tuesday mahali.
Yeah, for sure.
So welcome to Radio 254 once again, Wangui.
Ooh, thank you so much, Sam. It's
Yes.
always a privilege
Uh-huh.
to be here. It's always a privilege to be part of Radio 254. Yeah, can I introduce myself?
Yes,
But
go-
I've got the energy.
Yes,
Yeah?
go ahead and introduce yourself. Wangui Maina amefika kwa nyumba. Yeah.
Yeah, so hi guys, hi everyone. Let me even look at the camera. Hi everyone who's listening to me right now. How are you? My name is Wangui Maina. I am the CEO and founder of Finding Me Community. Basically, we learn more about the organization as we continue today, as we continue with the upcoming sessions. Basically, we focus on improving the mental health wellness of individuals. And I'm privileged and happy to announce from this Tuesday henceforth, we'll be having Finding Me Community Radio Station at Radio 254. Yeah. So every Tuesday, kindly tune in. Every Tuesday, make sure you tune in. We are going to be talking everything about mental health. Basically, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knowledge I can share with everyone, of course. And we'll also be having my co-host here, who is an expert for that matter of fact. And I'm welcoming you guys to the mental health wellness program that's going to run every Tuesday from 2 to 4. And I'm happy and I'm excited because I know this first session tutaacha watu wakiwa
Hapo.
wanaulizia next Tuesday itafika lini. Next Tuesday itafika lini, you know.
Yes.
So it's a big announcement every Tuesday from 2 to 4 p.m. Tune in to Radio 254 because we will be having our mental health segment courtesy of Finding Me Community.
Nice. Now I want you to introduce our very honorable guest pia.
Yeah.
Mwenye atakuwa na sisi, mwenye atakuwa sisi tutakuwa tunakuletea our burdens. And you will have to deal with them and help us out.
Yeah.
So Marianne Kibuchi, introduce her to us.
Oh, Marianne Kibuchi. Oh, I want to introduce Marianne Kibuchi. Yeah, kunafaa kuwa na drum set hapo.
Kunazo. Ziko mahali.
So Marianne Kibuchi actually is a men's mental health advocate.
Yeah.
She is the founder of PsychoWorld Psychotherapy, which mainly focuses on mental health for the boy child, for the men.
Wow.
Sabutondo.
Hey.
Ushapata therapist. Ushapata therapist. And all the men listening right now, Marianne is your personal therapist, is your personal coach. She'll be sharing her knowledge, her wisdom in regards to the same. Actually, she has a lot of qualifications, of which hatuwezi zisema zote leo.
Tabidi to shafte show kando ya kusoma.
Kando ya kusoma CV. Kando ya kusoma CV.
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, Marianne, I think you can do more justice on your introduction. Yeah.
Hi, Marianne.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Wangoi. So my name is Marianne Wanjiro Kibuchi, and like Wangoi has shared, I am a men's mental health specialist. I'm a trauma-informed psychotherapist. I'm also the founder of PsychoWorld Psychotherapy, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to this segment where we will be having very deep conversations.
Yeah, for sure.
And boy child wako represented hapa, so that we have that balance.
Yeah.
Because we need both. And I think it's time that we have that conversation, that raw conversation of what is happening, some of the issues that are happening, and be honest and talk about those things that people don't talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
To go that.
Yeah, for sure. We are going to.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this, and thank you so much for having me.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Where I know nataka to introduce our topic of the day.
Yeah.
But before we do, I want us to play a song yenye most of the time tutakuwa tunaanza nayo because itakuwa our safe space. So I want to play a song by KENYAN inaitwa Safe Space.
Wow.
So playing on Radio 254 and finding me radio, working live on Radio 254, KENYAN Safe Space.
I'm a little broken, I'm a little flawed, I'm not out in the open, yeah. Being me has been so hard, emotionally tortured, stitching up this broken heart, mentally exhausted, yeah. Don't know how I got this far, and it's getting to me, and I'm trying to make it leave. Fikra zangu zimenikwamia. Would you help me believe that it's not bigger than me? Shida zangu je utazisikia? Mwalimenyera. Even through my darkest days, tell me it'll be okay now. Be the one to heal my pain, be the place that I can name. my safe space. My safe space. Trying not to fall off the edge. I'm trying not to hear what they said. I'm trying so hard to be the man they structured me to be, but I don't think that's me. Still it's getting to me, and I'm trying to make it leave. Fikra zangu zimenikwamia. Would you help me believe that it's not bigger than me? Shida zangu je utazisikia? Mware menyera. Even through my darkest days, tell me it'll be okay now. Be the one to heal my pain. Be the place that I can name. Mware menyera. Even through my darkest days, tell me it'll be okay. Now, be the one to heal my pain. Be the place that I can name my safe space. My safe space. My safe space.
Safe space right there. Kinoti. Na karibuni kwa safe space yenyu, acha tuseme. So, Wangoi,
Yes.
please do introduce our topic of the day today.
Yeah, so thank you, Sam, so much for this opportunity. As the Finding Me community, we decided we are going to attack this from an angle of us selecting a theme for an entire month. And then from there, we are going now to break it down to different segments. So for the month of October, tumeamua kugo ile sekta ya feelings.
Mafinyo. We are here.
Mafinyo, mko hapo, tuko hapo, yeah. So we decided that let's have an emotional intelligence month. We teach people all about emotional intelligence, not only teaching them but also learning from each other, even from the audience. So kama unasikia, start commenting on Mafinyo pale YouTube live. And so for today, what specifically we are going to handle about emotional intelligence is emotions and how to express them.
Wow.
Unaona?
Emotions and how to express them.
Yeah, hatutaki kuachia tu hapo kwa emotions because whatever is felt must be expressed. Now the emotions is now the feeling. Now how to express it is now the expressing. If there's anything close to that. Yeah, there's actually a law of the universe that says whatever is felt must be expressed. So it's either you choose to express your emotions consciously or they will express themselves. Unconsciously. Tumeanza.
Mary Ann, I want us to utuanzie tu background, utuambie emotions ni nini, ndo tu understand hizi vitu tunasikianga kwa kichwa ni nini exactly.
Okay, so emotions ni vitu huwa tuna feel. They are what is felt by the heart. If we were to break it down to like a level yenye tunaweza elewa, there are those it's energy in motion. Yeah, now they usually come about when we are having particular thoughts towards particular things. So let's say for example you are having a thought about tuseme mtu amekuja anatembea and then out of nowhere akakukanyaga. So hiyo kukanyagwa, it made you think about something. Either you thought something positive ama you thought something negative. So if you had a positive thought, it is going to lead to a positive emotion. Yeah. If you had a negative thought, it's going to lead to a more ni zile tunaitanga negative emotions, but hazikwangi negative emotions. Tunasemanga there is no good or bad emotions. Emotions are just emotions. Because they're there to help us know how we are feeling towards certain things. So without them, tungekuwa kama robots. Yeah, so they are very, very important. So in a layman's language, they are energy in motion. Inatokanga from, I think it's a Greek word called imovere.
Oh, wow.
Imovere.
Wow.
Imovere, yeah.
Imovere is the same word imetoka mobile, mean movement or something.
Yes. Yeah, something that is in motion.
Okay.
So it's something that we feel, but it needs to be expressed. And when we're expressing it, sasa hapa ndo inahitaji that emotional intelligence, because sometimes we feel emotions and we have zero idea that we are feeling that particular emotion.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow,
Yeah.
true.
Ushaiuliza dem fulani tuseme una date.
Hata sijui na feel nini.
Usikwe personal.
Uliza.
Usikwe personal.
Kuwa personal.
Yeah.
Tuko safe space.
Yeah.
Yeah, tuko safe space. So ushaikuwa na dem yako fulani, hata kama si Sam specifically, but wenye wanasikiza nisieke Sam on the spotlight.
Yeah.
Jali mimi. Mimi I'm open.
So like umekuwa na dem yako and then ukamuliza ni nini mbaya dem, nini mbaya babe, and then anakuambia like aki sijui.
Sielewi nasikia nini.
And then you as a guy uko like, okay, I have zero idea. Uko hapo hivyo loading. Okay, what am I supposed to do
with sijui? What are you supposed to do with
sijui?
Sijui, like how ni nyamaza, nienda, nibaki.
Ninge kwa lab nijaribu kufigure what do you want from
what
me
to do. So it is basically that. Nipeane example ya maboy pia, because maboy pia wana feeling emotions, but sometimes they don't know what they are feeling. Yeah, and sometimes ukishindwa ku put a name to that emotion, wangwe unacheka.
Home, inaenda home.
Yeah.
But ukikosa kujua what you're feeling, sometimes inakufanya ukue frustrated.
True.
And then you become angry.
Nice.
And then unakuwa irritable. You know?
Yeah.
So emotional intelligence ina require sisi tujue what our emotions are when we are feeling them and know how to express them in a healthy way.
Yeah.
Na tumesema there are no good or bad emotions, but for this, in the context ya watu kuelewa what we are talking about, kuna vile watu wanasemanga kuna positive emotions na negative emotions. Yeah, both are very important and we need them. Hizo ndizo zinatufanyanga tukue human. Yeah.
Nice. So I think kuna zile basic emotions sisi tunajua tunazielewa. Tumefurahi, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Kuna plans zangu zina go south. I'm sad. Niko sad. Is there a way tunaweza classify basic emotions and then tuende kwa zile emotions complex? Let me ask.
Yeah, so in psychology we say that there are 6 basic emotions.
Sita.
So we have happiness, we have sadness, we have disgust, we have surprise, we have anger, and we have fear. So actually there was a time I was telling my friend, when I get a kid, I think hizi zitakuwa among the very few things kufunza mtoi, so that they can start to have emotional intelligence from a very young age. Can you identify whatever you're feeling? Seti nasikia vibaya. No.
mwalimu wa Kiswahili.
Mwalimu wa Kiswahili. Yeah, you see. So one of the reasons why we have emotions is for us to have memory as human beings. But now sometimes, especially if the emotion is not expressed, it can build up to an extent where it now becomes trauma. Where we have a certain trigger, and that trigger inakufanya worked in a certain way, and most times it's not out of independent will, it's out of kushtuka, trauma. Ina trigger some memories about things that were not expressed, and that's why as we are talking today, we talk about emotions and also how to express them, so that in any moment, in anything that ukona any energy in motion that is going within you, can you express it, can you release it, so that tusifike point yenye hadi tuna break down because of the so much trauma that we are holding inside of us. Yeah.
Nice.
I think to mention tu kitu ingine extra, umesema story ya kufeel emotion na kuexpress.
Yeah.
Kuna part ya communicating emotions.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah,
oh
for sure,
God.
for sure.
Instead
Yeah.
of saying, aki, sijui na feel
Aje.
niko tu.
Yeah, for sure.
Unaweza trace hiyo mathogodhani, or trace all the way down to
Yeah,
the
for sure.
one basic emotion and una feel.
Yeah, exactly.
And then from there unaweza tell hizo
Build
emotions
up.
zingine.
Yeah.
And then unaweza like communicate how you're feeling to the other person.
Yes.
Especially in the context of relationships.
Yeah, for sure. And before we even continue about contextual relationship, let us demystify the fact that when you say relationship, see boyfriend, girlfriend, peke. We have intrapersonal relationship and interpersonal relationships. Yes. So for intra is the relationship that you have with yourself. So even sometimes it's even good you communicate with yourself. Yo, Wangoe, what am I feeling? Because you can be confused internally. Unaona sasa? And then we have interpersonal and now romantic, family. Hizo zote zina fall under inter.
Work relationships.
How do you relate with your boss? If they talk to you in certain way, you trigger a lot of anger.
Yeah.
If you repress that, you'll find one day unabastia boss wako.
Nice.
So it's good we teach people, because we've identified the emotions, we teach them how to feel them, to identify them, then to express them, and after you express, how can you healthily communicate?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Hey, leo tutasoma.
Mic drop.
Leo we're learning. Watch your square mpaka notes na notebooks.
Yeah.
But that's very important that, you know, emotions, because you understand from the basics that nini una feel, and how to express it and communicate it. This one thing nime learn this year. One of my biggest lessons nime learn this year, and it was someone alikuwa ananiambia that nilimwambia naumwa na mgongo hii wiki mazini imekuwa busy. Akaniambia, you know, some huumwe na mgongo because of anything. Aliniambia it's because you've been caring too much and you've been carrying a large load. Nikamwambia hata you don't even know kenye nimekuwa nikifanya hiyo wiki, but niko like wow, okay, so there is a way that the emotions we suppress tukikosa zinaji express as a form of ailment or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. A form of even a disease. Yeah, because there's someone Miriam actually likes. He's called Dr. Gabor Mate. Everyone should go check the guy out. Everyone should go check the guy out. And he says that even most diseases in the current world, it's just a manifestation of trauma, and at the most basic level of it, trauma, before ikam ikuwe trauma, is just an emotion in one instant yenye ilikosa kuexpressiwa ikakuwa suppressed instead. So we said whatever you do not express consciously, you express it subconsciously or unconsciously, right? So even if you won't speak it out, your body can speak it out. It can start expressing itself through your body. You find that women, mtu anaweza kuwa na stress sana until to an extent where you can even experience 2 menstrual periods within the same month. Unaona? So it can go to a large extent where you are even getting why do people get ulcers? Unasema niko na stress hadi tumbo nachomeka, sijui nini. You get indigestion. There's a lot. Why? Because of what you feel.
Emotions.
Emotions. And just to wrap up, so that najua say Mariana kona vitu kadhaa za kusema. There was a friend I was fellowshipping with. She's called Joy. I usually like to say that our conversations are not conversations, they are fellowships, you know. Yeah, levels. So Joy was teaching me about something so profound that I'd like to share with you guys. Venye Sam amesema alikuwa anaumwa na mgongo, and then anaambiwa maybe there is a lot of baggage that you've been carrying, but now there is this aspect where as human beings we have 3 different bodies, but it's only one that is here that we can see and touch. So we have the physical body, we have the emotion, in one way or another interconnected with the other, you know. And today this month we'll be talking to people on how they can work on their emotional body fitness. Hii mwili tukitaka ikuwe fit, tunaenda gym.
Kweli. Tunakimbia.
So now we'll be taking people to the emotional gym.
Fitness.
How can we make your emotional body fit?
True.
Yeah?
Nice.
Yes.
Because emotions, I feel, and the way we control them, it's a muscle.
Yeah.
It get better and stronger the way you handle it.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wacheni sasa ni
Haya, acha tupate
Tuangushie bomb. Tuangushie bomb. Yeah.
Let me tell you, Maina.
Hey, tell us.
Literally.
Wagoi, mama ina.
I'm minor by that. Tell me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kuna kitu psychology tunaitanga psychosomatic illnesses.
Yeah, psychosomatic.
Okay. Psychosomatic. Psycho ni the mind. Somatic is the body. Yeah. So psychosomatic illnesses ni zile unasikianga tu uko mgonjwa, uko msick, unaenda hosi, unafanywa test car 50 million, and then daktari hapati anything.
Any ugonjwa ya
like anakuambia by the way we are not finding anything, but chukua tu hizi dawa, just go nini and rest, ama just go and take this medicine and then you hope that will get better.
Yeah.
But siku hizi nimenotice hata madaktari kuna ile element yenye wana incorporate ya mental health, yenye wakikufanya assessment wakiona like kuna shida yenye perhaps hawaoni ama kuna yenye perhaps iko linked na mental health yako, wanakuambia uende uone psychologist ama uende uone counselor.
Yeah.
So it's good. Psychosomatic illnesses ni zenye tunakuanga nazo, we are feeling them in our body, but haiwezi kuwa diagnosed as an illness per se.
Yeah.
But it's mostly psychological.
Yeah.
So hauko sawa hapa, na kama huko sawa hapa kiakili, hautakuwa sawa hapa in your heart, in your emotional space.
For sure.
And then it's going to affect your body in one way or another. So it's going to show up in your body.
Yeah.
So tunasemanga like kuna kuanga na the holistic approach. Ni vile tu Wangui amesema kuna spiritual body.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Body, spiritual, and the physical.
And the emotional.
Kama unataka kupona holistically, una look at all the elements that make you a human being.
True.
So that is your spirit, your spiritual self. There is your soul. Now your spirit ina incorporate story ya purpose. Do you know your purpose?
Okay.
Do you know why you're here on the earth? Do you have a sense of something that you're working towards, like something to live for?
Okay.
You know, something that you're building towards, something that you're doing that is giving back to humanity. Because you're inasaidianga pia like feeling good about yourself, like spiritually. Ushaenda kuvolunteer mahali and then watu wako so happy. Unashanga, I went back home so fulfilled. I wondered what happened.
Najalipo uko like.
Najalipwa. Yeah. So, kuna your spiritual self. Then kuna the soul bit of you, which is your mind, your will, and your emotions. Tunaekanga hapo pia story ya personality. Hapo ndio tunasemanga like you are really your soul. You're not really your spirit per se, you are your soul. That is what makes you you.
Okay.
Yeah, that is your unique mindsets, what you're thinking. Na si ati peke yake like your conscious thought, but pia your unconscious thoughts.
Yeah.
Vitu zenye unafikiria subconsciously pia. You know, so there's the minds, the will, and the emotions. Your will ni what makes you want to do something. Ukisema I will do something, you have like kuna that personal initiative ya kufanya hiyo kitu.
Okay.
And then kuna emotion sasa, which is what we are talking about. And then sasa tunakuja to the physical self. Sasa hii ndio your body. Yeah, so unaangalia story ya how you're taking care of your body. Are you good at are you good at grooming yourself? Do you take care of your body? Do you go to the gym? Do you eat healthy? A balanced diet by the way inakuanga poa na mental health. FYI. And then sasa there's another element that we forget. Your social self. Your social self, your relationships. Hapo ndio sema kimeumana. Kinakurama my friend.
Nilikuwa nimewaona.
Sasa hapa ndio trick thing. Like the tricky thing hapa ndio naongeleleanga sana. And I'm very happy that you're having this conversation. Kuna story ya authenticity. If you're not showing up authentically in the world, then it's going to impact the kinds of relationships you're going to have. Na kama those relationships are also not authentic,
a reflection of you.
Guess chaos iko hapo hivyo ina brood too. It's only a matter of time before those relationships break. Mko hapo mna heartbreakiana. Na ni zile za if you decided to be yourself and show up as yourself in the world, then perhaps you will attract those people who have the same vibe, the same connection, the same
good heart, the same energy.
Same
like,
energy.
Imagine like if I never knew my papa, singekuwa nimeketi hapa sai. Like singekuwa hapa nimemeet Sam, sasa nimemeet Sam leo. Singekuwa hapa naongea na Wangui, you know, we wouldn't be having this conversation, but it's because I worked through like I'm still consciously working towards authenticity. Just sasa like I show up as myself in the world and then automatically nitadraw watu wenye tuko connected na wao. And guess what that does to your mental health?
Proves it.
It's good, sindio? And if you feel safe, uko in a good tribe, a good community, automatically ina impact the way you feel about yourself. It impacts the way you feel about those people, and kuna that connection, kuna that mutuality. Yani you just feed each other instead of feeding off each other.
Nice. Feed each other instead of feeding off each other. That's amazing.
Wow.
Wow. I can't nina understand that the way tukiingia high school camp tulianza kusomeshwa kuna this physical parts, and then tukienda hapo chini kuna atoms, ndani ya atoms kuna vitu zingine zina kuna more protons, neutrons na electrons. And watu wenye wameenda kampo wanaanza kusikia kuna string theory ndani ya neutrons, protons na nini, kuna strings. Watu wenye wameendelea kidogo na physics.
Okay. Hiyo ndio umeniambia. Mimi sikuendelea nayo hiyo kidogo. Hiyo kidogo tulisema hiyo hatutaendelea.
So what I'm getting is the way tulikuwa tunaambiwa, unaona protons zikiarrangiwa 2, 3 zinatoa a whole different thing kwa physical. Na protons na atoms ni vitu hatuwezi gusa tuseme that tunaona ini protons.
For sure.
And the same thing nizisema to us kuna that unconscious thing yenye venye imearrangiwa ina affect the way we appear, the way we look, and the way we show up.
For sure.
And then there's that physical body. Kuna leo something amazing nimeona kwa t-shirts. Mimi preaching zangu most sermons zinakwanga kwa t-shirts za wase. I'll tell you. Leo the most amazing thing nimesoma ni that health is a state of the body. Na wellness, kukua healthy is a state of the body, and wellness is a state of being. And I was like, wow. Mi nimeishi ni kusema niko well. Nimeishi niko well, but sikuwa nimesinking like having clear vocabulary na kujua vile hizi vitu zina affect each other. This makes you have perspective, I think.
Wow. Health is a state of the body, wellness is a state
of being.
Yeah.
So mtu akikuuliza how you doing, useme well, you're talking about your being. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Si haimaanishi ati juu we si mgonjwa uko sawa, you're well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big one. That's a big one for sure. Yeah. I think tuna share a lot of insights. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I think ume drop bomb hapo hivyo. Ni zile za unakaa tu uko like give me a 5 minutes. Let me just think about this.
What you've said, yeah.
But kuna kitu ingine yenye nimekuwa niki research story ya authenticity na ni the issue of being and becoming.
Okay.
Being and becoming. Unaweza tell difference?
Siwezi tell. Mimi hata nangoja uniambie. Siwezi tell. Yeah.
Being and becoming.
Tense zina moja ni present participle, moja inaendelea. Ingine ni present.
Present
continuous.
Participle.
Present continuous.
What was that? What are those? I remember there were things like past participle. Oh my God.
Yes.
Only God knows.
Hapa ni wapi?
Hapa ni wapi?
Kizungu liniekadi.
Lakini mimi ni radio presenter right now. Who is God?
No. So kuna hiyo element ya being. It is about being in the present moment. What is happening now? Si tunasemanga like now is all we have. Like the past and the future are all an illusion of time. Si ndio, si time inakuanga a construct. So watu wanasemanga hivyo. So like right now tukisema like wase wakwe conscious. Unajua many times tuna operating subconsciously. So ukiamka asubuhi kuna venye tu umezoea ka routine kako, unatoka uko hapo unajidrive pole pole. But ukiketi chini mtu akuulize, by the way, how was your day? Like what did you do? Take me step by step, ndio utakuwa like, by the way, what did I do? Sasa ndio utajaribu kukumbuka like what I did. So being is that state of who you are right now. In the present. Who are you right now? Becoming is the unajua kuna kwangana the ideal self. The ideal self is the person we aspire to become.
Oh wow.
So like ideally purpose yetu ya life, like tukiongea like spiritually speaking, purpose yetu ya life si kuzaliwa, kuenda shule, kupata job, kuolewa, kupata watoto, kukufa and life moves on. No, it's much more than that.
Okay.
So like becoming, there's something about, it's about you going back to your true self, discovering who you really are. Hiyo ni story ya self awareness sasa.
Okay.
Discovering who you really are, and then from there you are now working towards, it's like reversing backwards. Kuna venye ulizaliwa, and then sasa like you're working backwards towards the person that you originally were before society told you are a particular person.
Yes.
Yes.
Also that's becoming.
That's
becoming. Oh, nice.
And being is just being
now.
In the present
moment. So right now Wangui is a being. She's a human being. You know, she is right here. She's in the present. We are beings. We are in the present moment. But sasa shida yetu inakuanga, we are so caught up with the past. I'm caught up with the future that we forget being in the now.
In the now.
Yeah.
Wow. And just to put a pin on what you've said, we are so caught up in the past. Why are we caught up in the past? Because of feelings, emotions that were never expressed.
True.
Acha nikunywe maji.
Sips water.
Yeah, sips water. Yeah, for sure. So I think it's very important that we really tell people why it's important for us to actually feel what we need to feel. Yes, that's normal. But how can we learn to healthily express and communicate whatever it is that we are feeling at the moment? So and that's why we are here, and that's why we are supposed to have this conversation so that we can be in our being most of the time and consciously be in our becomingness.
Yes.
If I'm making any sense.
Yes.
It's
coming around.
Yeah, for sure. Because if we do not deal with the emotions that we need to deal with, tutajipata tuko caught up sana in the past. We are never being, we are not even becoming. We don't know what our ideal self is. You know, that's very important. But I think when it comes to emotional intelligence and emotions, we first need to be aware of what it is that you're feeling. I think that's the
very first
step.
thing. Awareness. Awareness.
What is the first step? The first step is awareness. What am I feeling and why am I feeling it? Just put a name on it. Put a tag. Put a pin. Put a name. Put a tag on it.
True. In any language you want.
Yeah, sure.
Sijui.
Jaribu Kizungu, Kiswahili. any
Jaribu
language.
Kikuyu hadi
Just
uko
put a
ndani.
name.
Yeah. Put a name to whatever it is you're feeling. Just say I'm angry. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm frustrated.
I'm let down.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody let me down.
I feel guilty.
I feel guilty. I feel sad. Unaona? I'm angry. Unaona? Just put a name to me.
that feeling.
Unaona?
Nice.
And me, I'd say, because most times you find that most emotions are usually attached to another person. Ni rare sana we mwenyewe ujitrigger we mwenyewe.
Kweli.
Though it can happen, especially if you're visualizing, you're imaginating, ama stroke una fanto. That's okay. Ama maybe you do something kubamba, let's say umeangusha kikombe kibahati mbaya, and then unajua we mwenyewe hapo tu unajitrigger we mwenyewe kwa mwenyewe. But mbona nashindanga nikiangusha vitu, you know, beating yourself around. But most times you find that our emotions zinakuanga triggered na someone else. We are a second party, you see. And me, I always advocate for, because this is what has worked for me, but there's no size fit all, no shoe size yenye iko fit for everyone. So but for me, I think process yenye tutaiongelelea about first becoming aware, putting a name on it. It's important first you do it behind the scenes. You first express it, recollect yourself. If there's anything that you feel you need to say to this person, you can first do it behind the scenes, and then after you've done the whole process that we are going to talk about, that is when now you are ready to healthily communicate it to the next person. Because it's also not good. I think we got a very bad example of emotions from perhaps our parents, our teachers, our role models. They used to react on the spot. And that is so wrong. We were talking
I think we will come back and talk about that.
Okay.
How our caregivers and change. But for now, I want us to take a water break.
Okay. Sawa.
Haya. I want to play a song. Hii nayo pia mtaandika title. Hii mtatafuta pia. Hii ni ya Wangui mwingine. And the song inaitwa I Hope. And hii ni prayer yangu every time. To those people who are listening to us, just I hope. And this is what we hope for you.
That you start to feel the sunshine in your cracks. I hope that you start to heal with all the starlight in your heart. For you deserve a brand new love. You deserve the sky up above. You do. I hope that you start to live the dreams inside your soul. I hope you run with the wind and find your wings up where you go. For you deserve jewels and gold. You deserve 10,000-fold. You do. Someday, somewhere out there is your brand new start, where the pages are all blank and the story is yours to tell. I hope that you start to dance magic in your bones. I hope when you close your eyes, you hear, oh, that you deserve a brand new love. You deserve the sky up above. You deserve in jewels and gold. You deserve 10,000-fold. You do, you do, you do, you do, you do, you do, you do.
I hope Barbara Wangoi. How do you like it? How do you like that one? Wangoi mwingine?
Yes. Oh, the song is
Let me
beautiful.
read you the words kadhaa. So anasema, I hope that you start to feel the sunshine in your cracks. I hope that you start to heal with all the starlight in your heart. For you deserve a brand new love. You deserve the sky above. You do. I hope that you start to live your dreams. Yeah. Imagine. I hope you start to live the dreams inside your soul. I hope you run with the wind and find your wings up where you go. You deserve it in jewels and gold. You deserve 10,000-fold. You do. Wagoi mnakuanga watu awesome.
Na ni watu deep.
Wanakuanga watu
Wangoi
wengine.
ni kama hii
Wangoi.
jina. Hii jina eh?
The depths in
Yeah, for
Hey.
sure, for sure. Oh,
Wow.
that's so sweet. Especially where she's talking about somebody finding true healing.
Yeah.
Because I think it's something very few people get a
true.
privilege of experiencing
Guessing.
before
In a
they die.
lifetime.
Yeah, before they die, experiencing true healing.
True.
They say that the first 2 decades of someone's life, that is where you develop an idea of who you are, and then the rest of your life, for the rest of the decades that you're going to be alive, you live trying to prove ama to defend that idea of yourself.
Wow.
Unaona? So
Yeah.
most times when we talk about authenticity, you find that most times even people don't actually get to live or even experience who they truly are. All they do is defend the idea they have about
They
themselves.
had. True. Wow. And this takes us to our childhood
Yeah, for sure.
and how these first 7 to 10 years
Yeah, for sure.
of our lives zinatushipingi.
Yeah.
And I want Mariana to anzishia hapo.
Okay.
And how we learn from our caregivers na our parents, and how that's in affecting the relationships we have, because I know if there's one thing mimi najua, if there's one thing nimerealize, the way we are kwa relationship, let's say in a romantic relationships, and the way we express ourselves ni primarily ilikuwa learned when we were growing up. And mimi nililearn hivyo the hard way. Mimi sikwana mimi kama mamangu ama babangu, no, cannot be me. And then niko ndani niko like, wait, what? The way they wanted to, the way nilikuwa nataka they care for me is the way I want this other person to care for me.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
We hey, iko na depth. First of all, congratulations on the fact that you are aware of that.
Wow. Sis, not rahisi cool.
Hey, because it takes a lot. Na unajua like vile wangu alikuwa anasema, you can't really, tukisema story ya awareness, you can never really change what you don't know.
Wow. Yeah.
So if you're not conscious about something, forget about change.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So it's a very good question umeuliza, because it's something that nime notice like basically we never really move on from our childhood homes. Uko 80 but bado unatreat watu vile ulitreatiwa ukiwa mtoi. So unless you become conscious of that behavior and you intentionally work towards breaking ama changing that behavior to adapt a more better approach, then utashinda tu hapo hivyo in limbo, and unashanga hapo ndio unasikianga story ya generational curses. Because I think part of generation, now that I'm talking, I think it's just making sense. Like story ya generational curses ni story ya unconsciousness. Okay, not really unconsciousness, but we are not really conscious of
patterns.
We are not aware of patterns that are affecting us. So we continue tunaendeleza the same disruptive behavior and maladaptive behavior. So story ya childhood na vile tulikuwa tuna relate na wazazi wetu, it goes back to attachment styles. Na kuna kuanga na four attachment styles. Kuna kuanga na
Tell us. Tujirank.
Bio.
Tujijue bio.
I know people are not secure outside.
Lakini nipeane disclaimer. Okay, notice hizi vitu. Usijibit yourself up. Usijibox hapo hivyo.
I think ni journey.
Yeah.
You can develop from one to the other until uko secure, sindo?
Yeah, sure. And it depends with the relationships zenye.
Ulikuwa na caregiver.
So wacha nizi mention and then nizi expound.
Okay.
So kuna anxious attachment style, kuna anxious avoidant, kuna avoidant, na kuna secure. Wacha nizirudie. Anxious attachment, kuna anxious avoidance, kuna avoidance, na kuna secure.
Wow.
So the first three ni not secure attachment styles, and then the last one obviously ni secure. But anxious attachment inakuwa developed temenye mtu mwenye alikuanga na caregiver. Unajua caregiver inaweza kuwa anyone, inaweza kuwa mzazi, inaweza kuwa guardian, inaweza kuwa relative. It could be that person mwenye alikulea. So if that person basically alikuwa nakuja but like alikuwa nakuja mna hang out naye, but that person had to leave. That person had to leave, then mtoi ana feel there's that sense of insecurity. Unaenda utarudi, like anaogopa, will you ever come back, don't leave me behind.
Okay.
So ako ka anxious attachment kana kuwa formed hapo hivyo. Because kuna ile yenye fear like somebody is going to leave you and they'll never come back.
Okay.
Yeah, so kuna anxious, then kuna anxious avoidance. Anxious avoidance, okay, wacha nianze na avoidance. Avoidance ni ile yenye like mzazi alikuwa ama caregiver alikuwa na mlikuwa mna develop your relationship, but your relationship haikuwa stable per se in terms of emotional connection. Anaweza kuwa present
lakini feelings,
emotional connection. Yeah. So at the end of the day una like
put your feelings in a box.
Yeah.
Unaziweka kando,
so you end up learning how to avoid that person. Yeah, ako but hayuko, you know. So there's that avoidant. I mean, avoidant yenye inakuwa developed.
Okay.
And then kuna fearful avoidance ama anxious avoidance, which is a combination of the anxious and the avoidant. So mtu wako, you are having a relationship with that person, but probably hakuwa, either that person had to leave so much, ama that person was there and the emotional connection was not really good, ama it was not stable.
Okay.
So you end up having that attachment yako ni zile za unaogopata kuacha, but at the same time like it shows up in relationships. Uko in a relationship with someone but unaogopa, like unataka emotional connection with that person, you're afraid that person is going to leave you
sana,
and then at the same time wakikaribia too much you are running away from them. So inaitangwa disorganized. So ni kama hauko sure,
unauma ukipuliza. Come
Uko
close.
like,
Like,
come.
no.
No,
Not
but
that
not too
close.
close. Not that close.
Secure sasa the last one ni yenye like caregiver alikuwa and you guys you had a good relationship. Si ati ilikuwa perfect but relatively it was good. That person was there na kulikuwa na that emotional connection na that person.
Okay.
So in adulthood it shows up as like ukikuwa in a relationship na msee ni zile za you are secure. Huyo mtu anaweza enda anaweza rudi you're okay and you're comfortable being alone. Sasa this is the tricky bit my friend.
Naona shida mahali.
Itabidi tu mtu
Umeona kashida?
watu watabidi wajieke kwa groups. Watu ingie kwa groups. Watu waruke kwa their respective groups.
Nishaanza kujidiaganize.
Ngoja before useme.
What?
Before useme. This is the thing. Easy attachment styles zina varingi zinakwanga different with different people.
Okay.
So kuna mtu unaweza relate naye ikue secure, kuna mtu mwingine ikue anxious attachment. So it depends.
Yeah, kuna watu wana trigger some parts of you. Ni hizo.
Exactly.
For real?
And I've experienced this. Mi nilikuanga hapo, nilikuwa kozi yangu avoidance. Nizile za
Ngoja.
chill. Hiyo ni fearful avoidance. Yangu ni like ile yenye una avoid emotional connection. Mtu akikuja too close or like something una jeopardize too.
Unaanza ku
No.
Una sabotage tu. So
nataka kujitetea.
So
me and my trauma.
Different people bring out different
Sides of
attachment
you,
styles.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So that me and also all those people who are listening can get clarity. So you've said there's anxious attachment style.
Yes.
This is where you are with someone, but you're always anxious that if they go, they won't come back.
Yeah.
If they're out there, they're not with you, they're giving their best parts to someone else.
Yes. So, for example, those people who are tuseme ni kama wanashinda waki look over their shoulder if their boyfriend or if their girlfriend is
so
cheating on them.
Wakusanitize.
So is that one of an anxious attachment style where you're always like ama msi anancheat ama msi mbona best friend mbona anashinda ukiongea na best friend yake ama best friend yake nani kwa life yake what the hell like unaget
ama I'm not good enough,
so that's anxious. And let me ask you a question. For example, you also think about it from an angle where if someone is with someone else, then it means that they are replacing you.
Very quick.
And then now you start acting up ama acting out venye ulikuwa na act out ukiwa
mtoi. Upate the attention.
Oh my god.
Yes. Now this is where you get
Tupone,
straight.
my friend.
This is some feeling.
I think okay. Yo, but I think I'm here in the anxious one. This is terrible. Terrible. So I used to think that it's like me acting out of like I want to protect. So it's not protection.
No. Unaona, it's a form of like the first three ni insecure attachment styles. You're not really secure in the relationship.
Sure.
You're not okay.
And let me ask you, that is not as a result of you guys not having reached a certain level of your relationship, as in trauma.
Very important question.
Trauma, safe space.
So I think for me, this one I'll be very truthful. This person who can not overthink perhaps, but I'm someone who you need to be in constant contact with if we are friends. So if I have, let's say, a best friend or perhaps someone I like, let's say it's a guy I like, I need to be in constant contact with them.
Yeah.
You have to keep calling me, I'll call you.
Where are you?
No,
Update me.
Sizo maswali. No, where are you? Who are you with? What the hell? No. But I need kuongea, and I've thought for the longest time it's because quality time is my number one love language. Okay, so but I am also aware of the fact that I always have, like, let's say msedi best friend yangu na tujiongea naye for like 3 days. I'm like, oh no, ameni replace, oh no, ama alipata rafiki mwingine, oh my god, ama anipendi, oh my god.
Connection in a run out. Chemistry inaisha.
For sure. So I always draw it back to myself. I never think it's like the other person maybe sijaifikiria ama ako busy.
Let me tell you.
Ama amechoka, ama yeye ni mgonjwa, ama
tukupiga psychoanalysis. I think that's the same way ulikuwa una feel as a kid when you are not given the attention ama the quality time. Ulikuwa unafikiria it's me, it's something maybe I'm not being a good girl. Sipati the grades I'm not doing. So I think that's what.
So that's the anxious.
Yes.
Now, okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you said about anxious avoidance. This is where una attach na msee but pia umtakia kukaribia sana, akaenda uko mbali kidogo. Like ako karibu, usisonge karibu sana, songa mbali kidogo. Alafu venye tu sama wamesema about unauma ukipuli. Unauma ukipuliza. Ni big signal. Uko hauko.
Unamwonyesha unampenda.
Lakini tena upendi. Umebambika naye lakini pia hujabambika sana. Oh no, I don't think I feel.
Endo ya watu wengi. I think that is most wase wengi. Wenye mimi najua kwa friend groups zangu.
Kwa sure si wewe?
Mimi, I used to be an anxious.
An anxious. You used to?
Teach
me your ways.
Master.
Hey, sir, teach me your ways.
Attached.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just, Nathani, let's go back to avoidance, but it takes to heal your inner child.
Yeah.
So, ukwe anxiously attached. Yeah. But for the avoidance, for my friends, mimi najua, they say that ati ni a way ya maintain chemistry ama relationships. But I think it's just a way si tukiwa watoi ulikuwa maybe ukilia, ukiact out, parents anakupatia attention, ukienda shule ufukuzwe or something, parents anakupatia more attention, this time atakuwa something like that. So I feel lazima tu kila time something will come up, no, iwarudisha close or something, and the drama you see.
Ama una cause chaos ndio upate hiyo attention. So that's like attention seeking behavior. Like ni zile za you keep getting in trouble in school, ama grades zako haziko poa, unashinda unapotea shule, some funny behavior.
Okay.
But like at the core of it, it's because you're probably trying to get the attention of your parent.
Sure.
So what attachment style is that? Because mi najua kuna watu wanapenda drama kwa relationship.
Wanasema ndo juice.
Ati that's the juice. Ati imagine I have a friend ashaiachwa akaambiwa like hatuna issues kwa hii relationship.
It's too good. Oh my God.
Who had to argue? Ati who had to argue? Who hatuna issues? Like tunakuanga tu tukikosana tunarudiana immediately. Like I think this relationship is not for me. What is that? What is that?
Unajua when niyo too anxious na hiyo anxious avoidance, unaona kwa mtu mwenye experience relationships zenye ziko troublesome akigrow up,
okay,
akiwa mtoi akigrow up, then when safety presents itself,
It's
automatically
unfamiliar.
we want to
Ni
run away from it.
unfamiliar.
Ni unfamiliar.
You don't
Uko
know
like,
this,
what
aje
is
sasa.
happening
Achi,
here?
achi.
Like, where's the drama? Where's the chaos?
Unanicall, niko available, I'm
Unanitumia
helping you
do.
out.
You know,
Aje
you're checking
sasa.
up on me. What
Ai?
is happening? Lazima tu nieke tu ka spice tu.
Lazima
Something
tu-
kitu tu ki happen
Okay.
Anipendwe.
ukwe na drama.
God.
But I think it's true. Sometimes inakwanga hivyo ukigrow up in such an environment when safety presents itself in the form of secure relationships, unataka kuhepa. Nakumbuka kuna video fulani niliwatchingi some time back. Unaonanga hizi courts hizi zinaitangwa aje, family court. Kuna mtu alipelekanga bwana yake kwa koti akisema like he is too good. He is too good.
That's an issue.
Yeah, Judge,
I can't do this
makosa.
anymore. This guy is too good. He treats me like a queen. And then sasa yo judge alikuwa like
Sasa yeye ni gani leo?
what is happening? Like hakuwa na get, but it is a reality. Like many of us have grown up in homes zenye zimekuwa traumatic. Hatujajua like parents wetu ama tukigrow at some point tukidate mtu somebody took advantage of you. Yani chaos and drama.
Okay.
So when stability shows up itself in your life, unataka kuihepa. But the good thing ni ati when you are talking about these things, hata ukiidentify yangu ni avoidant ama yangu ni anxious avoidant. Usijibox hapo hivyo like useme like this is the end, but I am doomed. Ni as in tunaziongelelea so that you can have a point of you know kitu ya
go back to
and
try to improve too.
So that you can look at it ndio uanze sasa the journey towards healing, and then sasa unaweza kuwa conscious and aware when you're doing something that is intentionally like sabotaging a relationship.
I have a question. Hadi nimeinua mkono kama mtoto wa shule.
Yeah.
So tulikuwa tumefika kwa avoidant yule msee ana avoid. Yani ukinotice nimekufia Sam, mimi na Sam never again. Our paths will never cross. Cause hiyo story hata ndo naichorea kabisa.
Ama ni zile za kitaka kukado uko like intimacy ikijipresent, it means that you'll have to show up as yourself. It means that you'll have to be vulnerable. You have to allow somebody to take care of you, and that is not familiar. It's scary.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tumeguza wengi. Ndio mimi nataka bado kujitetea kwa anxious. Niko sure hapa ndio mimi naweza niko kwa boda anxious na secure. Because I think I'm a very self-aware person, but this is something that I'm learning. I think ndo maana nimekwamilia hapo sana. I'm hearing it for the first time actually. Seems you guys already had the information before. So I have a question. For me, in any kind of relationship, since tumeanza kuingia kwa interpersonal, there's something that's very important for me. It's consistency from someone. So can that still manifest from a point of anxious attachment style? You want someone to be consistent because if they are not consistent, then inaweza kaza kufanya feel a certain way, or is that a secure kind of attachment?
No,
therapist
it's a valid inetangwaje need.
Okay.
It's a valid need because it is informed by your values.
Okay.
But at the same time probably inaweza kuwa informed by your past experience, your anxious attachment na nini. So because you've not perhaps experienced that, you want to be intentional and create it right now. So it's a valid need. Si vitu zote zenye zinaweza kuwa like categorized into insecure attachment styles na nini.
Okay.
But your experiences at some point zimeform like what your values are and what your needs are depending on the relationships that you are trying to cultivate saizi.
Okay. So si lazima ikuwe ati because I must have consistency from someone. It doesn't mean that it's an anxious attachment style. Okay, nimejitetea kidogo.
And you know like if you're desiring that, chances are Santa isemaje, you want to perhaps uko hiyo place ya self awareness, you want to cultivate that, you want to be intentional. It kind of makes sense hivyo.
True. And then I would say like consistency in an element of a secure relationship. It's secure relationship, I think, when you know that umse akienda atarudi akona values, akona characters zake, so you wanting that is you trying to vibrate kwa vibration and then I think if kama you demand that from someone else and you una show up as consistent with your emotion, I think it's ni awareness to you're trying to raise.
Yeah, for sure. I think unajitetea for sure, because mimi, one thing I know, most times I demand from people what I am giving. If I'm putting it on the table, I expect you to put it on the table. I think that's me to some extent, because me personally, I'm a very consistent person. The 3-4 friends I have, I am very consistent with them. Si ati leo kesho kutwa. Something I also wanted to ask our therapist.
Yes, we have
avoidance attachment style. I have seen it within myself. Na see once or twice or 3 times. But there's a common underlying factor of which I don't want to attach that factor with me. Wacha njitete mara ingine. Anytime I am avoiding someone, it's because I feel this person is love bombing me. And kindly don't do that. Don't.
What is the difference between love bombing and expressing love?
No, there's a difference. Like, there's no way. Let me use both of us. Like, this is an example, guys. Guys, this is an example. If I meet with Sam today, there's no way today I meet you, tomorrow we are best friends, kesho kutwa we are in love. Yes, tuko hadi what's happening? I have a really big problem with people who attach very fast. I think there's a certain flow of events that need to happen. We first need to be friends. After being friends, we hang out. After hanging out, we are like, hey, is this gonna work? Is this not gonna work? Okay, let's try. Unaona? But sasa kuna hii sample ya watu wengine wenye at you meet someone 1 month later you're dating. What is happening, guys? What is happening?
We'll be back to talk about that. Hiyo kwanza niko na uhondo.
What is that?
Sijui kwa nini pia unasoma mind yangu, because the song nilikuwa nimequeue next inaitwa Penzi wa Kasi by Njerai. Jerry taka Jerai. Lakini watu wanamwitanga Njerai. Yeah. But Penzi wa Kasi playing on Radio 254, the Aplatform show. Let's get it.
You're telling me this, telling me that, saying that you won't ever have to think twice. Ukipata nafasi upotezi wakati. You're saying that you won't fall back, no way. All you need to show me is just one day. Ukipata nafasi hivyo ushakuwa chali. Just as zingine tuna vibe, you know that's alright. I know you know we made it through so many nights. Na hiyo time inapofika, you know you're the one. Mimi nitaitika nikufikie, bado unirudie. Kupenzi ni ya bure, utaachwa usisinzie. Take it nice and slow, don't get lost, oh no. Kwa mwendo wa kasi, nipe nafasi, nikuoneshe mapenzi wa kasi. Niko na penzi wa kasi, na mwendo wa kasi, na nipe nafasi, nikuoneshe mapenzi wa kasi. Niko na penzi wa kasi, na kinachonichanganya nini niye ufanyanga, na mi bado ung'ang'ana.
see.
Penzi wakasi Njirai playing already too far for the Hall of Fame music. Na hiyo tulikuwa interrupt conversation yetu yenye tulikuwa tuna have.
Moto.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was saying, what is that? People when I don't know.
They move too fast.
Hey, please don't move too fast with me because I'll cut you off. But hakuna kitu mimi inaweza nifanya ni cut mse off.
Maybe sijui.
As ndo nataka kujua, is that an avoidant attachment style? I feel like mtu anakam na too much energy.
For real?
Like, please.
Therapist, maybe I think maybe I'm that kind of guy.
Okay.
Maybe I know that when it's right, it's smooth and it flows and it's easy.
Thank
I
you.
don't know. It's like RC have ata take at 3 forever months.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I know ni aligned to our goals, vitu zina moving. Imagine even ndo mimi nikiona ati tumeanza friendship, tumeanza kuenda sijui date sijui ngapi, tumeanza sijui ati tujuane, sijui tujue vitu mingi like hakuna hiyo knowingness fulani, like kurest in some knowingness that I don't have kukuwa na assurance yenye unanionyesha hapo sahi, but my gut inaniambia something, that kind of thing. Maybe I'm that kind of guy.
Mi nakwanga tu story ya flow.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
To flow mimi hata 1 week hai sijafanya hivyo, lakini najionanga nikiwa that kind of guy.
Chill, 1 week and then you're dating someone?
I think ni shy. My longest relationship.
Wangoya like no.
Let me tell you, my longest relationship.
How?
My longest relationship really happened in 2 weeks.
2 weeks you guys are dating?
Whatever. In 2 weeks, mpaka mapero wanajua. I see jokes. We're not joking around.
No,
okay.
Yeah. No, let me ask you a question, because I think we are the complete opposite.
Yeah.
I think if I meet someone like you on the streets, mimi some nitaku cut off haraka sana. There is no way. There is no way that you can meet someone and tell me even within a month that tumeanza. What? That is absurd.
Therapist wetu tulete pamoja.
No,
bring us together.
Before hata tulete pamoja, acha niendeleze yako ka conflict kidogo. Sisi ni wale wa drama, So I think I don't know. Mimi I have friends wenye wame meet someone a month, they're dating, they've even maybe moved in together or something of that sort. Wow. Mimi, I am sure I can't be that person, because anyone mwenye na feel anataka that kind of thing with me, I cut them off 6 a.m. in the morning. You're too much for me. You're too much. Kindly, things take time. Unaona? And anyone ni shy feel like niko attracted to this person, like genuinely, boy, it takes from like 6 months kwenda mbele.
Wow.
Unaona? So before 2 weeks no.
Maybe 2 weeks. I'm ready. We are going for life.
Chill, after 2 weeks, like you guys are dating, like someone is already your girlfriend, even after a week.
Yeah, after 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
But maybe I'm that person. And let me tell you, sijakuwa kwa relationships mingi. Nimekuwa kwa hiyo moja yenye ninaongelelea.
Yeah.
And it happens like that. And I'm that kind of guy mwenye I know love when I see it.
Yeah.
That is not
Bongo
love.
is like, I do not understand.
No, that is not love.
Just something else.
That is not love.
Haya, niambie.
Okay, it depend na watu.
That's passion.
Tuambie.
It
That's attraction.
It
Tuambie.
depends.
No.
That's attraction. There's a difference between attraction and love.
I know attraction. Attraction ni my hormones, mafinyo mingi. The thing I'm talking about ni assuredness fulani. I don't know if you can understand me.
I understand you
Like
100%.
knowingness fulani.
And that takes time.
For real? No.
That takes time.
Mimi-
That takes a lot of time.
A lot of time. Mimi I
A
think.
lot of time.
Unaona there's kuna field mimi najiambianga I know ina existingi where there's like all the knowledge mtu anaweza grasp mtu anaweza jua.
Yeah.
And somehow, some way, our mind our mind iko connected to that field some way.
Okay.
And the times unaweza pata downloads za vitu haujaijua. Unaona kuna sometimes unaweza enda useme kitu you didn't know you knew, ama haujaisikia something but you know. That kind of serendipity watu wanasemanga. And that's the kind of thing I think I'm talking about.
Yeah. And it takes time. Takes time.
Still on the time issue.
No, it's true.
Okay, it depends. Naelewa kile Sama anasema, by the way, I totally understand. There's that kind of like you feel like you are in a harmonious relationship with someone and things that they just flow. I believe like you just jump into
hata uforce hata
the relationship ina flow tu
mko like umepatana leo mahali and then the next day umeinvitiwa kufanya something and then that person is there and then mlikuwa mmeorganize sijui mtaenda visit fulani somewhere and then that person is doing what you person and then just a series of events
for a week.
Yeah.
I think his story na go down to personality ya wase na differences zenye wako nazo. Unaona like kuna mtu mwenye ako more trusting and more open. Kuna mtu mwingine ako like wacha tu kuassess for like 1 year nice. And then
hapo umenipata. Maybe I trust easy. People complain that I trust easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ni temperaments pia temperaments za wase. Juu hata mimi nakwanga hiyo sector. So I'm like, yes, I understand what you're talking about, Sam. Because mimi nakwanga tu hivyo.
Oh, so but you also trust easy?
I trust very easily. But naendanga na intuition yangu. I'm just wired like that.
Yeah.
But I also take my mind with me.
Okay.
Yeah. So ni zile za nikianza unajua mimi naonanga like from the word go like akistaki kufichua masiri hapa hivi but unaonanga vile boy anaweza kuja like anajaribu kukukatia from a mile away. You can just smell it off. I think like nini zangu antena yangu inakwanga tu hivi like najuanga msee akikuja from a mile away.
Okay.
So inakwanga like either utanipata ama niko like nakuhepa tu pole pole
nitakutoa a mile away nimeshaenda
nimego like nimedisappear. I think it's a natural, it's like a natural a spiritual gift with my the fact that I'm a psychotherapist. So hizi ni vitu zenye nimeobserve like we are taught to observe human behavior. So kuna vitu tu unaweza tell from a mile away. So I think with what you're both talking about ina come down to temperament ya mtu na nini experiences zako na values zako. Because kuna mtu mwenye ako like it's like no biggie to flow to like no problem. Kuna mtu mwingine ako like kama Angoi ako like me by the way nipe time like usiniharakisha unani love bomb like stay away from me. You
relax, chill.
Yeah, chill.
But wacha nikushow Angoi. Wacha
love is a beautiful thing.
About life. Kuna watu wanakunyemeleanga tu, you just don't know wanatokeanga kona gani. Unachanga wase.
Yeah.
Like wanakunyemele ni beshte yako but tu siku moja tu unasikia tu kikitu pa umependa umsee na unashanga ulitoka kona gani. I didn't see you coming.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
For sure. So it happens. Sometimes it happens like that.
Yeah, for sure. One thing I am very opinionative about is that I can't like date someone who is not my friend.
Yeah.
Like we first have to we have to have the foundation of friendship
Yeah.
before we even move anything. and may think even that friendship bit of it
Yeah.
takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time.
I
It
think-
takes time.
I think
I can't
I
know
share-
you in a relationship.
I share
kanisha kujua.
I share in the same sentiments by the hata time yenye naongeleshanga watu story ya relationships naambianga
Yeah.
date your friend, get
Please.
to know someone
Please.
first, ndio like once you secure that area,
Yeah.
hata time yenye you probably end up getting married,
Yeah.
your friendship you will keep the relationship
Relationship
going.
going.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. Mimi nikuja hapa mtu old fashioned. Niwakumbushe that romantic love imeanza just 100 years ago. Na people used to be
For real?
just 100 years ago. Hata izamaliza kwanza kwetu huku Kenya.
Yeah.
Wakoloni wamekuja juzi.
Yeah, for sure.
People used to be una surprise by the way Wangoi kuna kijana fulani wa village fulani na marriage zilikuwa zina stay.
Yeah,
What
for
I'm
sure.
saying ni ati the friendship is important. Hata mimi najiambianga like if nataka kudate past someone kwanza mahali niko in life lazima niwajue poa, nijue their goals, nijue if mindset zetu ziko same place. Pia kuna that mimi ni mse fulani anakwanga cynical. I wanna ask questions. Najiuliza why wa awasi wa kitambo wenye hawakuwa wanajuana, hawakuwa na friendship ati wamejuana na miezi 6-7, they used to make pamoja. So I don't know.
I can question your question.
Question my question.
One, I think also fornication has played a very big role in us not having lasting relationships.
Yeah.
Because kitambo, people used to have sex only while they were married. And you know, for real, sex is such a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
So if usha experience hii mambo na watu 77,
Oh my God.
huo mtu unafikiria itakuwa big deal.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Mtindo ni ule. So fornication has played a very big role, but also as much as we'd say that these relationships were lasting, what about their quality? As much as you're together with someone, what's the quality of that relationships? And I detest the fact that people measure the success of a relationship by how long you guys have stayed together. I disagree with that.
Real?
Because you guys can be together, but it's such a trashy
toxic relationship.
mnatoleratiana tu, ama you're there because you guys are married, ama you're there because you guys have kids. Ama you're there because your wife is beautiful so much na anakupea some certain level of status kwa mabeshto yako, ama you're there because your man is giving you money. And you know like the other time the past weekend I had gone bowling. Wakaange wakijua. But these are normal things bana, msi react. So but there's this couple ilikuwa imekaa hapo karibu na place yenye tulikuwa tuna boil, and they were so close to each other, but ungefeel two spirits zao ziko far away. Far apart. Ase wako lonely pamoja. You know?
Yeah.
So, as we close off our relationship stock, I'd like to say that quality of any relationship should not be measured by how long you guys stayed together. Because you can stay together and be in a
Miserable
quality.
relationship.
Quality. You're just there. Hata bwanako, you guys are not even friends. The only thing you talk about are your children. Hadi amnanga story.
Kweli.
Unaona? Yeah, so
something else. Yeah. Apple counter.
Yeah.
Counter my question. So mimi had the privilege of sitting with watu wenye wamekuwa kwa relationships along na marriage counselors, and is one person mwenye anaitwa Muchigiwa Thayo, and yeye alikuwa ananiambia, you know, young people work in kwa relationships na that exit strategy, that when that kuna someone else better, kuna someone else neza enjoy more time with. And it's because of that someone else, if I change this someone else, vitu zitakuwa better. And alikuwa ananiambia that's the way to build a relationship on a what's Asante Foundation.
Okay. Wow.
But alikuwa ananiambia when you're working in a relationship, alikuwa anasema that the one thing unafaa kujua ni ati mse mwingine is not easy to live with, will never be easy na haitawahi kuwa rahisi. But what we can do is that me and you, we can accommodate each other na to mutually respect each other. So like alikuwa anasema the basic thing you can like if you want to have a relationship in equality na inaweza raise kids we're talking about that, raise kids na wakuwe ni watu stable, watu wenye hawako move marriage 3-4 ukijaribu kuangalia ni nani anakufanya feel better. Is knowing that ukiingia kwa hii thing nimeingia I'm coming in for good na mentality yangu ni ati whatever we come to face we can solve.
Wow. Yeah. That's deep.
Okay.
That's very deep. That's very deep.
Mi hii issue ya relationships na kuanga tu inaniguzanga tu mahali cause kuna watu wengi sana naonanga like I don't look up to that relationship. I just don't.
Yeah.
But kuna relationships and zinakuanga very rare.
Yeah.
Wanakuanga na that consistency, wako na all the wonderful hizo vitu zenye like being there, accommodating each other na nini.
Yeah.
But those guys are friends.
Yeah.
They mutually kuna hako ka vibe tu kako hapo na kako consistent over time.
Okay.
Like I know one couple yenye but inakuanga like huko US wanakuanga na that nini ako ka nini. And unajua like ukiobserve hata wakifanya interviews unajua kuna relationships zenye unaweza tell
akiangalia hivi unaona
watu wako hapa hivi on camera lakini hapa
after hapa kuna mtu anaenda kupasha
so wako hivyo wako consistent over time, unaweza tell hata na body language yao.
Yeah.
Like they still touch, they still hold hands. The guy opens the door but I think it's thank you for bringing this up. It brings me back to the element ya masculinity na femininity.
Okay.
So I think kuna element yenye imekuwa lost over time na ilikuwa hapo hivyo kitambo but imekuwa lost like as we have progressed. The more unajua nasema like the guy usually offers structure in the relationship. He's the task oriented guy nini. For the lady anakuanga relationship oriented na nini. Yeah. But there's this book I was reading, it's called Fascinating Womanhood.
Okay.
That name sitakwambia the author cause nikijaribu kuambia nitabucha hiyo jina, but inaitwa Fascinating Womanhood. And this lady was talking about how to be a lady in a relationship.
Okay.
Cause sometimes like sitaki kusema najua the guys will be here will forgive me.
Yeah.
But the women are the ones who set the tempo in the relationship.
Yeah.
Wao ndio wana set the tempo.
Yeah.
Ndio like whenever like unasikianga ile phrase ya ati happy wife happy
life
happy life. There's something okay, sisemi like sasa ati sasa you as a lady sasa you take advantage of that and disrespect your husband and blah blah blah.
Okay.
But kuna ile element ya if you gravitate towards your femininity as a woman, especially in a relationship,
yeah,
the guy is more likely to gravitate to his masculinity. And then your relationship itakuwa balanced.
Okay.
Sasa ubaya relationship siku hizi is that women are becoming more masculine in relationships and men are more like wanakuwa wameanza kuwa feminine and they are losing their leadership
touch,
their voice in the family. Yani unakuta ni the woman who is saying everything, the man has no say whatsoever.
Hana sense of direction, hana do anything.
Exactly.
Analeta tu pesa.
So kuna hiyo element ya masculinity na femininity, and if you are a wise woman, because I'm talking to wise women.
Okay, talk to us.
When you understand,
we are here.
If you're a wise woman, gravitate towards your femininity. By femininity ni zile za dress, put on dresses, avoid, nasema like
don't be like Wangoi.
no. Nasema in the context of a relationship.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Like you're with your guy, you gravitate to your femininity.
Yeah.
Ukiwa job, sawa, gravitate to your masculinity. No problem. Vaa suti, no worries.
Yeah, for sure.
Ama ukivaa suti, wache ikwe with a feminine touch.
Okay. Niko na military boots.
Usijali
Sure, Wangoi.
It's not a bad thing.
Nikubaya.
Like don't express yourself, but need some insights. Ukiona kuna yenye unaweza incorporate, unaichukua, you work on it.
Yeah, for sure.
But as a lady, you make sure that you're dressing, you're putting on dresses, you're putting on cologne, you're putting on feminine, unajua zile sense zinakwanga feminine. Put up your hair in a way that your neck itaonekana. There are those two things. Work on your nails, look sexy, all of that. Gravitate towards that, and when you do, automatically the guy is going to reflect that. So it's a nini, see I'm saying nice things.
Really, hata si mimi comment section imefurahi for one. Mpaka Isaac anasema tuachane na military suits Wangoi.
Oh my God.
Oh no, that's not good.
You are like,
kwanzia kesho, tomorrow is a new day.
Yeah. So put on your makeup, do your nails,
Yeah.
hang out with girls, go for shopping, do all those nice things.
Feminine things.
Yeah, feminine things.
Yeah.
And the guy, he's going to
gravitate to his masculinity.
Yeah, and unajua like inakuanga hivyo, wanasemanga the guy is the head but the lady is the neck. So like if you understand what that means and you don't abuse it, you use it vizuri, then it's going to come out naturally, because the thing here is going back to nature. Kuna venye nature does its things, sindio? Kuna kuanga na the element of masculinity na the element of femininity. The masculine is the morning, the feminine is the night. You know, kuna kuanga na the duality of things. So if you know your place and your wisdom needs you don't talk about it, you just become
that.
Becoming. You become that thing. So if you be in alignment with those virtues, uzi incorporate in your life one at a time, hata usiji overwhelm, just like one thing, and like vitu zitaanza kushift, like utaanza kunotice. And like kwa hiyo book Fascinating Womanhood, akisipendangi kusema this out loud, juu inakwanga tu tusiri, napendanga kuambia madem
peke yake
tupatie masiri.
But in that book, kwa hiyo Fascinating Womanhood, alikuwa nasema like how like alikuwa napeana this, she was giving out a story and akasema how those principles zimesaidia so many marriages.
Okay.
So if you want to be like that, whenever you're with your guy, be in your feminine essence.
Hallelujah.
Ukienda job, embrace your masculine, no problem. But when it comes to the relationship itself, gravitate towards nini. So whenever your guy is coming to pick you up, make sure umedunga ile cologne, umeva a very nice dress. It's respectable, but
a good one.
It's a sexy dress. Like it's knowing those things. That's the power of being a woman, you know.
Wow.
Hey.
For this another short story.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Now I think this is a question nilikuwa hadi nimesha fantoni wache military. I thought some alikuwa anadanganya. Watu wanasema ni wache military. Sawa Isaac. Aizo amenchomea. Unajua tunajuana na yeye. Nitakutana na yeye nyuma ya tent utashangaa. So what did I want to say? I have a question to our therapist now.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah? Hey. And also Sam. Yeah, of course, yeah. I have this analogy or this mantra about, especially when we talk about sexual relationship, romantic relationships. Of course, I can't lead there. That's one rule I have. Like, I find like most times spaces that I'm in, I'm always leading. I'm always a leader, CEOing left, right, and center.
Yes.
That's something I always want to leave behind. Is anytime niko na mse mwenye na feel tunaweza date, unaona? Ndio maana nasemanga siwezi kuwa na mtu mwenye na feel hata naweza mkalia in any way, hata kumkalia, show a sense of direction. You need to be more focused than me. You need to lead better. Like, game yako tu ya inafaa kuwa a little bit higher. But now I always conflict with this liberal saying yenye wansemanga, if you want a man go get him, kama amekubamba mwambie mwende. And me, I'm always like never. Like, so since we're also talking about emotions and such like things, kama umekufia kijana, mimi siwezi kakuambia unless wewe uniambie alafu nitakwa. Is that toxic one? But the reason why siwezi ambia mtu, it's because I fear you itaanza ku create tempo ya you leading
the relationship.
Unaona, you leading
Mimi niongelele boy child.
Unaona. Mimi siwe, better there I have friends who are okay with kukatia wanaume. I can't. Siwezi. It's because kama unanitaka basi nitongoze. So you know that song? Unanipenda. Basi nitongoze. You know? And what is your take on, since we are talking about fascinating womanhood, what is your take on, as a woman, we've said if you have an emotion, if it's felt, it must be expressed. Is there a feminine way of expressing your emotions towards a guy without taking the lead? Without taking
very
the lead.
much.
Okay.
Nani rahisi sana. I don't know. Wangu hata will have to speak, hata will have kufanya anything. And we guys antena zetu zinakuanga hivi because mimi na Lenny tuna agree hapa. Before upatiwe signal ama ukatiwe na manzi, moon na sun zinakuanga zime make revolutions kadhaa. It doesn't happen before they give you those signs. But maybe I know women when they give signs, and ni easy to kukua receptive, I think, because naonanga to feminine energy ni about receiving. So just more attention, being receptive, na being, just try ku kenye anafanya the man is doing ikwe important to you. It's just easy. It's easy to hivyo.
Nimechanganyikiwa zaidi.
Haya.
Nimexplainia. Nimejua kile unaongelelea. Actually it's in that book.
Wallahi. Hiyo book nitasoma hata mimi. Itabidi.
Utakuwa nimekuibia siri. So there's this thing called, I think it's called girlish displeasure.
Okay, talk about it.
As we are embodying our femininity, kuna ile sauti yenye nitatumia hapa saa hii. So unasikia nikiongea na base. But ikikuja na chali ina change kabisa.
Ati girlish displeasure.
Hey,
it's quiet, it's girly. So it's like kuna hako tu ka sense ka uki take on that stance ama uki become that you have that girlishness in you. Like automatically kuna hiyo part yenye I feel like itakuja tu naturally. So girlish displeasure, like in a relationship, ni kufanya vile watu hii wanafanyanga. Unaonanga vile small girls wana behavingi na baba zao. Vile wanakuanga like and then kind storm away like it's the very same thing. So couple like, I'm angry at you. You don't raise your voice at him. Unaingia into a masculine I mean your feminine essence and then unamwongelesha venye unaweza ongelesha like you know you are conscious that he's the head of the house, so you give him that respect.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that you don't communicate how you're feeling about a particular thing.
Okay.
So namwambia nimejam, mbona umefanya hivyo?
Mbona umesahau kunitendea, you know that.
Unakaa hapo usakili and then uko hapo and then akuja kwambia I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nini, and then uko like, don't talk to me. Like there's that.
Okay.
So instead of raising your voice, your bedhe inakwanga like they don't
Voice
understand.
stress, yeah.
Cause
Yeah,
like,
sure.
kwani nileoa mwanaume mwenza.
Zangu, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying like when it comes to like hata ni kukua very intentional and very conscious. Ukiongea na yeye,
Okay.
like hata sauti yako ina change.
Okay.
So kwa zile za hi, sasa nimeshinda poa, unasikia like sauti imechange kabisa.
Wagoina hote.
Nimeshinda poa, how was your day babe?
We.
Evo. So it's girlish.
We.
Automatically ukifanya hivyo, then chances are hata ukimwambia kitu he'll be more open and receptive to like responding. See, there's a guy here. See, I'm talking, I'm saying the
mimi
truth.
nimekwambia,
Yeah.
mimi nikifanyia hivyo, chance you get whatever you want.
You will get anything you, and that's the thing.
Okay.
That's the thing. Unajua, once we learn how to embrace our feminine essence in relationships,
Wow.
you will never have to worry about the guy stepping up.
Yeah.
You, as in, of course, inaweza take some time.
Yeah.
And sometimes saa zingine like the guys and unfortunately they hawana hiyo sense ya motivation ya go and do things and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But the more you practice those principles, the more things are going to shift and align themselves in homes. Kitu ingine maybe naweza mention ni like, apart from God, you as the woman, your husband comes first.
Yeah, for sure.
He comes first. See watoi, then your husband.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell it.
Let me
To
give
all
an
the
example.
women out there.
Unaonanga vile
But
tunaongeleshanga pets. Unaonanga vile tunaongeleshanga pets. So unachukua pet yako uko like, hi.
Hi, daddy.
Cute. Hi darling, you're so cute. Have you eaten? Hivyo ndivyo anatakanga.
Okay.
So una imagine like if you do that in a home, like ufanye hivyo paka and then you turn to your husband uko like, ni mbana wewe. Talk to me the way you're talking to that cat, you know.
Nice.
They may not say it, but that is what they need.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? Hey, you know, really. Let me tell you, 100%.
Yeah.
I will tell you that when hata mimi najipatanga nikiwa more in my masculine elements, I can speak my voice when someone ako receptive of wewe to show direction and you're under trust that you can lead and you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And mimi sijui sasa wewe Wangoi, kuna training ya kufanya mtu
Mimi sina shida. Oh no, girl. But I know I can come out as a very strong
woman.
personality.
You
No,
are
That's
that
because
one.
let me tell you, Angoi, let me tell you why it's
That's
like
amazing
that.
about you.
Because you haven't found a man who has gravitated in his masculine energy, yenye you can rest. And rest in his arms and just be your feminine self.
Tunakuombea kutoka leo Wangoi. We are prayer items.
I'm telling you, kuna venye tu, like kuna relationships too, automatically there are those people who you'll find it natural to submit to.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
You won't have like utashindo kiambia you need to submit to your husband.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
It
for sure.
happens.
I agree.
Wow.
I agree. I have met some men who I feel, this guy, hapa naweza kubali. If kuna kitu kama hiyo.
Very good.
But
See.
Yeah.
but wako, yeah.
Nice.
I think for me, the reason as to why I haven't settled down up until now is because I think now I'm starting to figure out what I need in a relationship.
Okay.
Nilikuwa shanga, why aren't my relationships working out? I think sahi I now understand vitu kama I can be myself around the guy.
Yeah.
I can be smart around him. Like I can express my views comfortably.
Yeah.
Kuna that friendship, there's that connection, there's
Yeah.
as in I have like you like each other because even liking is also very important.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that like automatically too, like those energies kuna venye tu zinakuanga tu at play. You just feel like, oh, with this guy I can rest.
Yeah.
I don't have to be here. Like unajua the masculine is the thinking,
Head,
the feminine is the
the
feeling.
logic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aish.
Si mniombe
Tunakuombe we ni prayer item yetu sasa.
mniombe at this point. Mniombe.
Atakam.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nitamu-attract.
So
We don't chase.
Actually,
that's
it's
the
true.
thing.
We attract.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
for
That's
sure,
the
for
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
Sama
People,
amesema.
imagine tumepitisha time. But
Oh,
mi nataka
no.
tuulizane maswali. Sijui tuulizane moja.
Yeah, for sure.
Tuulizane tu swali moja. One round and then tupatiane closing remarks.
Okay.
Sawa. Mimi nianze na Wangoi.
Of course, anza. Rusha hiyo bomb.
Acha
Unajua nataka kuirusha. Umesema hadi mimi ni prayer
Hapana.
item. Sawa. Hiyo ni beef niko nayo.
Sini kukuwa supportive friend.
Chill, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Mtu akiweza niona
You only
hivi
get one.
iko. No, iko kwa hiyo part of
Aya
that.
basi.
Since you've mimi do I come out as someone mwenye akona an extremely strong personality, meaning I cannot submit?
You do. Mtu akaweza kujua hivyo.
Ndo nasema do I come out as that?
Yes.
Okay. Sawa.
Haya, nivo.
Ni hivyo tu nilikuwa nataka kujua. Ni hivyo tu.
Haya basi.
Ni hayo kwa sasa.
Wangui.
Yes.
Nizataka tu kujua an important tool umetumia in your journey of self-awareness.
I keep repeating, man.
Repeat again.
Journaling. Oh
Journaling.
my God.
Again and again.
Journal. What am I saying? Write your feelings down. Write your thoughts down. Write your behaviors down. Write your other person's behaviors down. Write. Talk to yourself. No, like just know whatever you're feeling, and then with time, after ushanza cultivate your process ya kujournal, utaanza kurealize that you don't even need your journal anymore to some extent, because you'll have that awareness anywhere, any minute, any time.
You can carry it with you.
You carry it with you. You carry it
Sure.
with you, you know. So, like for example, right now, I'm happy, yes, but I'm a little bit sad because someone I come out as a very strong woman and a strong personality, and hiyo kitu
And that's what we
hainibambi, of
love
course.
about you.
No.
Nendo
I'm not
kitu
saying like
napenda.
yeah, but why am I aware that there's a certain level of like nasikia, oh my God, so there's something wrong with me, you know, yeah.
Something that
I'm
needs
aware
working
that
on.
I am aware that I feel that. I'm not saying that in a change the way I view myself. I'm not saying that it's changing the way I perceive Sam in any way. I'm just saying I'm aware of it, meaning it's telling me that there's something I need to work on. So how did I get to this point where I'm always aware? Hadi kukiwa na the slightest shift in
Change.
my
Your
mood, anything,
You can-
before you even tell me, I know.
Unaweza
Trust me, I
ipin.
know. It's because I journaled for a very long time to an extent where I carry my journal with me. So one tool that I can tell someone to do, just
Journal.
start journaling, especially consistently. Leo, kesho kuto, kesho ingine. When you have something to say, when you have nothing to say. When you have nothing to say, tell your journal, I have nothing to tell you, because I am extremely bored. Na leo sitaandika. But thank you for listening. Full stop. You know?
Yeah.
And so journaling for me. Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Miriam. Maybe I have one question. Kila mtu anapata one round.
Yeah.
Sawa. Nilikuwa na mengi maswali hata personal. Lakini I want to ask you a personal one, hata sisi tukujue kidogo, and nizataka utuambie from your past relationship, romantic one, what did you learn about yourself yenye you're not taking to the next relationship?
Yenye I'm not taking to the next relationship.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a very it's a heavy question.
Hiyo ni swali ya jana.
It's a area Jan. Niende after this. That I'm not taking into my next relationship.
Yeah.
I think it is the bit being patient and not to settle down too easily. Yeah, cause to wait it out, cause sometimes unaweza kuwa hapo and then like you see someone, you see a guy and you're like, this guy is relationship material, but wacha tuseme tu wait kama Wangoi,
Wait, yeah, for sure. Preach, sister, preach.
Nice.
Because I think I'm in that point where like if I were to get in my next relationship, I would like it to be long term, like ya ku settle down and everything.
Nice.
So I think it's just waiting it out, creating a friendship, because hizo zingine either like I probably rushed into them, ama I never got to know the person.
Am I left too early?
Yeah, or I left
Watu
too
hawani.
early.
Mapema ndo best.
Yeah, but tena I think the more I'm learning more about myself, the more I know what to look out for and what to cultivate in my future relationship. So I will say it's that element ya kungoja.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wangoi tuulize maswali.
I'm next.
Usituulize ngumu. Tuulize hata za lunch. Tumekula nini?
beautiful, you're intelligent, you're also worth it. Yeah, it's going to be okay. Life may be tough on you, but you got this. You'll make it through. And you'll help so many other people. So hang
Nice.
in there.
Awesome.
Hang in there.
And what do you think your 80-year-old self, if they meet you today, will tell you if they do?
Shosho.
I won't cry, by the way.
Shosho Miriam showing up here.
Um, she'll be like, wow. I can't believe that you grew up to be this. You are such an inspiration. You are not just a dream. You are a reality.
Wow.
You are a reality, and I can't wait to get to where you are.
Nice.
I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to evolve to the person you are right now.
Wow. Eish. Poetic. Ulikuwa unaandika mapoem.
Wow. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Tuulize maswali.
Okay.
We save the best for last.
Okay, sawa. Let me ask. Let me first begin with you. It's a personal question.
Haya basi.
Lisa.
Who is Sam?
Haya. In how many letters, words?
It's all good. Hata ukitaka kutumia alphabet zote, it's okay.
So, one thing that I know is mimi, the person mtu anaweza sema Sam, and I know Sam. Sam is someone that starts with the mindset I operate in. And because I'd say that's what makes me me, and that's what makes me move the way I move. And I operate in a very service-oriented mindset where I know that they exist for a reason, and the only thing I can do with my life is to exist for that reason. So I'd say that mindset yangu inakuanga that, and I in my life, Nikki, observe something. If I see something that needs to be done, najuanga ni the universe telling me to do it. So naweza sema Sam is someone mwenye ana initiating things. I initiate a lot of things zenye zinakujanga zinafeel I start things. So if something Sammy does from since when beginning nikoanza vitu niko like twende even kama imeanguka, let's start again, let's do it. And there's one thing, or what, maybe it's not me that says that, but what to say that I care too much about other people, not what other people say, but other people. Because I'm a very sensitive and empathetic guy, which I believe kitambo nilikuwa nafikiria guy, yani Mungu Baba, yani ulinipatia tu hii sensitivity, yani ungepatia wasichana huko sensitivity, Mungu ananipatia, but nika come to realize that is one of my greatest gifts, and my ability to kuneza step outside myself and look at things the way someone else anaiona, and that is gift moja imefanya ni connect na way too many people, because kuna watu wanaongeanga and then I tell them something and they're like, how did you know that? Why do you know me design sijijui? But I'm like, niko in tune with other people's feelings, and kitambo that was overwhelming. Nilikuwa na feel my feelings zote za watu kwa room, zote ilikuwa inani drain, but knowing how to use your energy, I would say now I'm growing into the little Sam alikuwa angetaka kujua, and character yangu, I'd say it's what I am. I am a very honorable person. If I say I'll do something, I'll do it, and if I say I'll be there, I'll be there. Kama nita fail, I'll communicate prior. I'll tell you that. So I think hizo ni vitu zenye mimi na hold dear, and I love my freedom. I love my freedom, a freedom of Mimi deciding what I want to be, to do in life, and what is important to me. Si mtu mwingine aniambie what is important to me. And this love of freedom imenifanya tu nijue for a lifetime what I seek to do and how I seek to live my life is in a very simple way. In a very simple way. Mimi life yangu ni simple. Watu wanasemanga nakuanga too much, but I tell people that mimi nakuanga that very simple life. I know 1, 2, 3 my priorities, my purpose, my family, my friends, and even too. Like I don't exist for other things. I live a very simple life. Nio swali sijaulizwa in a long time.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, leo nimesema I'm not crying.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a gift, because to be honest, it's a very much lacking thing, especially with guys out here. And kuna wenye hata wana feelingi vibaya kukuwa empathic.
Well,
You know, they feel like they're questioning themselves and they're wondering like what is wrong with you, but it's a gift. So thank you for that. Thank you for your simplicity and your essence. It is a valuable gift to this world.
Thank you.
Me, I'm happy to have met you because I'm also a fellow empathic. So I'm like,
here,
I'm in my
crew.
You know,
Yes.
In your crew, yeah.
I'm in my crew, so I'm safe. Actually,
Nice.
like this whole conversation, I felt like myself. Like I kuna places zenye unaendanga and you feel like I have to be a
something
certain
else,
person.
yeah.
I can't mess this up. But hapa I've
nice.
just felt free.
Amazing.
So
Cool.
you see, you're a gift.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You and Wangui. So my question to you, Wangui, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Kuja kama
Now ulize
moto
moto sana. Ya kujiexpose.
Haya. Who is your favorite thought leader? Who is your favorite thought leader and why?
Nice.
So you want me to rank the topmost?
The top most of for Wangui right now, 2023 as of this moment.
Of course, I'd say Stephen Bartlett. That guy, I think he has changed my life. Why I'd say him? I listen to his podcast like crazy. It's called The Diary of a CEO. Go check it out. The Diary of a CEO. He's the owner of that podcast. He's written a book called Happy Sexy Millionaire.
Yes. That's what we need.
So tukisema story ya sex hapa hivi we are
Sexy. Yeah, so why? Because I always feel like I am the female version of him. I am the younger version of him. I feel like his childhood is my childhood, was my childhood. I feel like we are the same. He's in UK, I'm in Kenya, but we are the same. Like, we are the same.
Nice.
I always get to see a higher and a truer version of him through him.
Nice.
I don't know, come on, makes sense.
So cool.
Yeah, so it's not about even whatever his philosophy. It's not about his it's not about his philosophy. Let me even leave it at that. But it's about how I see myself in him and how my ideal self is within him. He's living my ideal self, if I'm making sense. So I'd say if you are someone who is an entrepreneur, if you are someone into business, if you're someone into some monetary gain, and if you're someone who is into cultivating themselves and becoming that person who even looks unreachable and they are not, look out for Stephen Bartlett.
Nice.
But yeah, for sure. That's my favorite me out there. Yeah.
Amazing.
Are you ready for my feedback?
I'm ready
Hey.
for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready
Tupate
for
feedback.
it. Yeah.
So, the same way you are looking up to Steven is the very same way we are looking up to you.
Imagine. Tuko hapa tunasikiza
Tuko hapa
Wangoi,
hivi
tuko
tu-
like,
tunasikiza the literal diary of a
Live.
CEO.
Yes.
Wow.
Because you're making waves.
True.
So
Asante.
thank you. You are also a gift to us. I was looking at you when you were coming kwa matatu and I was like, dang. Yani, I get to learn so much from you. You're the one person mwenye naeza kiti comfortably and I just nyamaze, I just zip it and
Listen.
just listen. Because she has so much wealth and yani, you're rich in knowledge. And it's knowledge that we need. Hata mimi I need it. So thank you for being that gift. Thank you for being bold and stepping out and starting finding me community.
Yeah.
Thank you for CEOing and soon enough hata ashaanza kutupatia hapa diary zake, si ndio?
Yeah.
Zinaandikanga journal.
Kila time. Yeah, every day,
Yeah.
twice every day.
Yeah, so thank you. Keep doing you. Keep working, keep growing. Itajipa, my friend. Hiyo siku, my friend.
Asante.
Kulikuanga na Amerian Kibuchi somewhere.
Yeah,
Prophesied.
I'm prophesying.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So I think that's
Asante
it for my
sana.
questions.
Nice.
Asante sana.
I want us to like close up, but not without saying our biggest takeaway at Leo and what we have learned from today. So I think any time for us to give our closing arguments kama tungekuwa lawyers, hii time ndo ya kupata mtu the closing arguments.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Start nayo Wangoi. Always Madam CEO.
Asante. So, first of all, nataka kutuma salamu kwa kijana anaitwa Boniface Karuri Kanio. Alinipigia before session iishe. Na akaniambia nianze. Na akaniambia ukikosa. Hey.
Before street.
It's a crime.
AKA Mr. Sun, big up to you. Sana. Yeah, he's my colleague. Yeah, one of the people I've met who are like as committed as I am to a cause. And I really respect that in him.
Nice.
So what is my takeaway? Of course, I'd say the attachment styles is something I've never even had before. And I've realized I have an anxious attachment style. And it's coming from perhaps my childhood, having a caregiver who's leaving. Yeah, so that is one of my greatest takeaways, and I'm happy. Generally, I feel we've genuinely connected. Yeah, we've genuinely connected, and I love it. Thank you so much. And let's meet next week on Tuesday again.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the Emotional Intelligence Month.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Marianne.
So, wow. Thank you for that, Wangoi. I think for me, wacha niseme shout outs. Hapa hivi niliwa promise nitawapea shout outs.
Yeah.
So shout out to Zawadi, shout out to Joy Ndemaki, and shout out to Gathigia. She told me to mention her name and her social media platform. So she's called Gathigia the Speaker. So Gathigia,
Nice.
THEE Speaker. She's on LinkedIn. You can follow her. And I also want to shout out to my family, my mom and my siblings. Nikisema story yangu, they have been part of that process of being shaped and molded into the person that I am today. Yeah, and I think nimemaliza shout out zangu. But I'm happy. I also want to say there's this guy I've seen here. He's called Isaac Chibole. Tunakuona sana, unasema great show, fam. Thank you. Thank you. So I think the one thing that I've learned here today is that I think what I'm getting out of this, najua tumeongelelea vitu mob, but I will give it in the context of having met you guys and having this conversation. I think it is possible to be in a safe place, like literally this was a safe place, to share your views and your opinions and to have genuine conversations without feeling like you can show up as somebody else. You can be in your true self. And I think I've learned it from you that you're showing me that it's possible for a guy to be empathic and he's still very much of a guy.
Sure.
For Wangoi, I think I have just having this conversation, even tukikuja, there are so many insights that I've learned from you. Mi nakanga tu hivi niko like, yani, hizo ni vitu zenye unasema. But I'm like, okay, sawa. But it's good to have these conversations. And emotional intelligence, I think I will say, like, for our listeners, na when you wanna view, that I will encourage you to embrace being self-aware and embracing your emotions as they come and allow yourself to be changed and transformed. I think it's also one of the things that you may learn out of this conversation. Give yourself time for growth and change. So I will say that. I will also encourage guys to very much gravitate towards their masculinity, whatever that way looks like for them, because I realized masculinity is a very, it's not really fixed and rigid. You have to be like this. It is unique as per every guy.
Sure.
Najua tunasemanga like all men are the same, but they are not the same. If you look closely, they are very much unique. So whatever masculinity means for you, gravitate towards that. And for my fellow ladies, we gravitate towards our femininity. And it's only a matter of time before like our things start falling into place. Now we allow ourselves to heal. That is all I think I can say for now.
Nice, amazing. So maybe I've had a wonderful time with you people. Mmekuja hapa mkatufungua, and it has been a safe space. It has been a space in where we can share our thoughts, our insights, and it's something that we take for granted that you people will be joining me Killer Tuesday here, and we can talk about these things that people need to hear na watu wanaweza grow and develop from. It's happening kwa radio station zote, happening kila siku, that we can get people like you who are dedicated to a mission of, helping people get better mentally. And it's an honor and privilege to have you people here na kila Tuesday. People, my listeners, which were blessed to listen to. After 20 minutes of you is enough for a week, I think. Motusa Sana is a survive for a week. So thank you people for coming. Maybe my greatest takeaway is any hiyo book umesema inaitwa nini? Fascinating Womanhood. Hey. Mimi na Leni tutatafuta hizo masiri. Lazima tutafute hiyo masiri. But that aspect of, we becoming our natural self, tukikuwa in our essence, and the way tukikuwa authentic with ourselves, tuna encouraging other people to whatever authenticity in themselves. So I would say the way my biggest takeaway ni kujua that when you relax in your femininity, when you relax in your masculinity, when you relax in your essence as yourself, as me, as Samuel Mutondu, that nitakuwa na fungulia watu wengine a chance, or napatia a chance to become themselves and to show up authentically. And that is one thing yenye the world of today in a need people who show up more authentically, people who are aware of themselves, and people who are working towards becoming better themselves. So fascinating woman. Hey, hiyo ninatafuta very so ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP. I will read that. And thank you, people.
Asante
Thank
sana.
you.
And follow us on our social media platforms
Yes.
at Finding Me Community on all social media platforms. We also had someone at the back of the camera.
Anaitwa Lenny.
Anaitwa Lenny. So
Mr.
follow
Lenny.
him on all his social media platforms. Lenny Photography. Come say kwa mic. Come
Karibia
say.
mic. Karibia mic.
Salimia watu.
Yes, mko aje my guys? It's your boy Lenny Photography. Tumekuwa hapa na Wangoi, my other two friends here. Yeah, I hope you have had a very great time. So you can follow me on my social media platforms. Kwanzia pale IG niko Lenny Media Kenya, Facebook page Lenny Media Kenya, and also TikTok and YouTube.
Lenny
Thank
Media
you very
Kenya.
much. Yeah, Lenny Media Kenya.
Nice.
Yeah, big up to Lenny. Big up to Lenny.
Shout out to
Yeah,
you.
for sure, for sure. He's doing a great job. So Finding Me Community, Lenny Media Kenya. Yeah, and Miriam Kibuchi will also tell us where we can follow her and her great work.
Yes.
Kwanza, I want to give an appeal to the guys watching this and listening to this. Please, kujeni therapy. Please, kwanza tuko na
Tafadhali.
offer saa hii ya ina run hadi 23rd October. And if you are not comfortable seeing a lady, we will get you a male therapist where you can talk to him. If you feel like maybe a lady won't understand these manenos, but we understand you. So yes, you can follow us on our social media platforms, Psych Wealth Psychotherapy. So it's Psych, the mind, PSYCH, Wealth, Psych Wealth, that's one word, then Psychotherapy, Psychotherapy. On all social media platforms. And if you'd like to follow me in person, you can follow me at Miriam_Kibuchi. Na tuendeleze hii conversation, please let us also encourage guys, because I'm always speaking for the boy child, to seek out therapy and to seek out help and to start talking because help is available. Na please, they don't end their lives. So thank you so much. And I think that will be it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, people, Nathani, we will do this again and again and again.
Yeah.
And na hope mtafollow Finding Me Community kwa social media zao. We'll be posting my clips za leo. So you people better stay for that because tumekuwa na mic drops nyingi hapa. So we'll be posting snippets of that one. And I want to remind you that on the 20th of October, hii month, Mashujaa Day, we have a mentorship program that will be happening at Praise Gates Children's Home. Iko Ruiru, Kimbo, Nasi Kimbo. Ni mahali ndani hapo Kimbo. And we had a chance ya kuwapelekea jana breakfast. Those kids, they're amazing. They're happy. They're excited for the mentorship program. And on that day, tutakuwa na mentorship program, group counseling, tutakuwa na fun and games, tutakuwa na a talent search. Tunataka tu to spend a day with them. And I want to send a big shout out to Sarah M. Sarah M ameamua that our watoto wenye wako na birthday October atawabaia keki, and thank you so much for that. If you do have donations za kutuma, wanataka sana sana nguo, beddings, clothes, shoes, and they also need maybe plastic chairs. Wanasema hiyo ndo their biggest goal sahi, wanataka plastic chairs for the kids to study. So if you feel blessed and graced like that, unaweza reach out to us at Radio 254 ama at the Aplatform at Sami Muthondu, and I'll get you hapo. Tutajua vile tutaorganize hizo vitu ziwafikie. Sijui kama tutakuwa na beautiful minds hiyo day, sijui, I hope nitaingiza box wakuja wasaidia watoi because they are beautiful, na wakikuja hiyo day wanaweza make that day even better. Yeah. So until tomorrow, kesho tutakuwa na magic in the mess. na hiyo ni segments nayo tunakujanga kushare our own unique stories. Here tunakuja kukuwa safe na but in the magic in the mess tunakuja kushare our own unique story. Tutakuwa na guest anaitwa Dr. Prashna. Hey. Yeah, so atakuwa na come through alongside my very able co-host Kendi Dumba na John. So better tune in tomorrow. Na mpaka kesho, do love, spread love. Ukipatana nayo hapo nje nenda left, signal your side and your side. Fly, ukiona inaenda juu. Just do everything you do with love. Kuwa mahali kwa watu wanakupenda. Just do love. And juu Sarah alitupatia keki, I wanna funga with a song ametoa na Sarah M. Bless you, bless you. Ngoma inaitwa Karugano na the whole message behind this song kwa watu wenye wanasikiangi Kifaransa. Karugano anasema that forget about the story of where you came from. Hiyo story unaambiangwa mlilelo kwa shida. No, forget about that. Now, yes, so Karugano will be our last song on the Aplatform show. Tell people bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye-bye.
See you next week on Tuesday.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Karugano gatuire ngoro-inĩ kaumanaga na niĩ thutha na ũrĩa mwathani wakwa ndakũraga noguo kuongererekaga no mũtino ũrĩa wakĩrĩ mũnene gatũmire nduĩke ngombo gĩkĩoya mĩnyororo na ngĩoha magithamaka Karugano gakuria waciarĩirwo reke kariganĩre Karugano gakuria warerĩirwo reke kariganĩre Karugano gakuria wahikĩte reke kariganĩre tondũ Ngai nĩaroka gwĩka ũndũ mwerũ mũtũrĩre-inĩ waku rũciinĩ Mwathani ndahoyaga ũhe mũthenya mwerũ nake ngoma gũkĩrĩria gĩtĩ-inĩ na tũrũgano twa tene noiga nginyũkie ikinya thiĩ na mbere akadirikania oiga nginyũkie ikinya thiĩ na mbere akadirikania Karugano gakuria waciarĩirwo reke kariganĩre Karugano gakuria warerĩirwo reke kariganĩre Karugano gakuria wahikĩte reke kariganĩre tondũ Ngai nĩaroka gwĩka ũndũ mwerũ mũtũrĩre-inĩ waku tũrathiũrũrũkaga na Karugano gakwa Bethisaida wanjũria nĩngwenda kũhona ndambĩrĩirie Karugano tondũ ngoro yakwa ndĩakĩoya ũndũ ũngĩ tiga wa Karugano tondũ ngoro yakwa ndĩakĩoya ũndũ ũngĩ tiga wa Karugano Karugano gakuria waciarĩirwo reke kariganĩre Karugano gakuria warerĩirwo muturire-inĩ waku. Wainyumwe mwathani wanjereire naguo tuko wakwo gĩkĩa. Isaia 53:18 mbere. Yoe kũriganĩrwo nĩ ta kuga atĩ rathima mũhunjia ũcio. Yoe kũriganĩrwo nĩ ta kuga atĩ rathima mũhunjia ũcio. Nyamuga ndũigue karũgano ga kũrĩa waciarĩirwo, reke kariganĩre ciana ciakwa.